Evening one, evening all. My laptop is a bit glitchy, so I'm just going to apologise now as a blanket chaotic apology. But I think that's why everyone loves us, right, Danny? That we
Absolutely.
provide the entertainment
Who
every
knows what could
single
happen at any
Wednesday.
moment? That's what people love, isn't it?
Exactly. I could disappear.
It could
My laptop could go up in flames.
Yeah.
Just who knows? Who knows?
A swoon of wildebeest could fly past at any moment. We just don't know.
Oh, wildebeest flying, yes. Yeah, let's bring those in. Unicorns, you just never know. I do even have a dragon next to me.
Go on,
For
Zog.
those in the know.
Yes.
Zog, honestly, have you seen this new Zog TV show?
No,
Fantastic.
I haven't.
Honestly, the joys indeed. Zog and the Wiggles. Are they for me? Are they for my look-girl?
We just don't
Who
know.
knows? Exactly. The line is so blurred. The line is so blurred.
I feel like we need to start. Graham's in. We just need to start with a huge. We'll get onto it, obviously, but a huge.
I was going to say we'll get onto it, and we've even got
Graham.
Tom giving us a little foreshadowing of what we're going to talk about as our main event this evening as well. So yes, good evening to everyone in the chat. Yes, like you said, Graham was here first. Brownie points. Oh, a minute later, Chris. Oh, might have to give you both double brownie points there. Inita Nessie just practicing her Spanish. Again, another piece of the puzzle for this evening. Who could we possibly be talking about? We've also got Emily. Evening to you, lovely Emily. And Simon as well. Evening. And just mentioned Tom as well. Perfect. Emily, I'm here for unicorns. Me too. Because why not? I think every football podcast should have a resident unicorn.
I've
just
got a penguin.
Makes the world
better.
A penguin.
A penguin.
Oh,
that too. Yeah.
Penguin with a rainbow scarf. Yeah, that totally does it. Yeah. I love that one. I like. What else can I bring into camera view from from around me? Because I've got a towel with like bear ears on. If that helps. Not mine. Not mine.
It's the sort of game you used to play on Zoom during lockdown, isn't it? It's like when you're doing Zoom games. It's like go and find things from around your house.
Yes, yeah.
Because our Cactus Jack as well. For anyone who knows, anyone who's a Cactus Jack fan, there's a little Cactus Jack.
Oh, very good. Lovely. Very good.
The rest of it's just like photos and
Wellington Town.
Wellington Town. Like, go on. Wellington Town. The
Go
Dog
on.
and Duck.
Yeah.
Local to me, that.
Yeah, there you go. See, we represent all of the football on our Wednesday show. But like we said, all of the chaos, all of the time, and a bit of football thrown in between. But yeah, lovely to see you, Danny. How you doing?
I'm all right. It's been a week of stuff going on. I won't bore you with the details, but lots of stuff going on. So I'm very happy to be here. Lots of illness, lots of heat, lots of stuff.
Oh, yes. The heat. And I know people say, of course, Brits and the weather. Honestly, it's a different type of heat. It really is.
We're not prepared at all. My skin just burns within about 3 seconds of seeing the sun. It's like, get out, get away.
Where are the clouds when we need them? What is going on?
I know. Well, hopefully, 50 week this week, hasn't it?
Yes, it has indeed. It's not meant to be this hot. Calm down. My friend went to Rhodes the other day and she was like, why are we getting a heat wave when I've paid to go out of the country to get some sunshine? Like, what is going on here? But enough of that complaining about the weather. Who do we think we are, a stereotypical British podcast? No, never. We'll talk about some football, shall we? Now, honestly, he does this every week. Say his name and he appears. Paul, how you doing?
We've just. Do you want me to tell you the story of the Battle of the Bins, which is what I'm like today?
The Battle of the Bins, yes.
Battle of the Bins.
Go on then.
Not top bins either, unfortunately.
Oh.
You're not the Birmingham bin problem, is it?
Not the Birmingham. It's not the Birmingham bin problem. Basically, where we live is the top floor of a shared house. And there's a house next door, but the shared driveway has effectively 3 sets of bins. Okay, it's not ours, Kerry informed me, but the bin where stuff has 3 sets of bins. And there has been bin beef in the past.
I love
it. Because, basically, they have our house number on them. So I'm just out there going, right, if it's got our house number on it, we'll fill it up. But
Yeah.
apparently, basically, our next door neighbours are the type who kick off about things like you can't put cat litter in the bin. So, well, where are we supposed to put it? Or you accidentally put cat litter in our bin. It's like there was a note through the door and all sorts of. Anyway, I was getting ready for the podcast. Kevin comes in and goes, "You're going to hate me. What have I got to do? Go downstairs and find our bin. What, the one that's at the end of the path?"
Yeah.
No, it's full. That's not our bin. Anyway, it turns out that the house across the road nicked our bin.
What?
Because the bin at the end of our drive that I've been filling up for the past week and a half has the number 12 on it. Our house is not number 12. So, like, number 12 is across the road. And it's
now full of cat litter.
So yeah, basically it all kicked off. And now Kevin was going, "Did you have a shower today?" "No, I didn't. I had a wash." So chaos.
So you're covered in bin juice.
Thankfully,
having a fight with.
But we were basically looking for the bin, and we found the bin that might be ours. And next door neighbour came out and said, "Oi, that's not your bin, even though it's got number 35 on it. It's apparently for downstairs." So eventually, we found our bin, which had been nicked and taken across the road and swapped for number 12, which was more full of building waste and stuff because they're scummy little thieving builder people who decided that they had filled their bin, so they'd fill ours as well, and hope we didn't notice. And here we are.
I mean, this wasn't the chaos I planned for the beginning of the show, but I'm here for it. So were you? So very different numbers there. So did you look at the numbers and go, "Yeah, that'll do," or was it that the numbers were turned away?
I normally empty the bin at night, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm a bloke. I don't look at the bloody numbers on the bins. I just go, "There's a bin. Here's rubbish. Bang."
Now you can phone them that you have to do.
But now, there's started a bit more.
And also, the reason this is downstairs, so there will be cats and everything, is because
there will be cats.
It is about 45 degrees in our bedroom.
Oh yeah, it's disgustingly hot. Yeah,
it is 29 in this room.
Oh.
So with the spirit,
it's humid.
With the spirit of my T-shirt, which was initially to pay tribute to Barcelona fans after the news this week, and do a joke there, but it may as well go for me now. I'm not okay. I promise.
You promise.
Trust me. Anyway.
Oh, I love that song. Well done. I appreciate that. Thank you.
What I might do is go and nick that bin, because then we can say 3 cheers for sweet revenge.
See, and Emily's right there. See, Frey, you did say anything could happen. Would have preferred unicorns and dragons, but I'm here for it. Hey.
Inner emo.
I was going to say there's nothing inner about your emo, Paul.
Have I hid it fairly well for the past 8 years?
I mentioned it once. I don't think they heard.
Don't mention.
I think I got away with it.
Don't mention the emotions.
So anyway, evening, everybody. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so evening, everyone. Welcome.
Famous last words.
Nice, Danny. Good work.
Very good.
I've been learning Catalan as well.
You have, yes, I can see that. I was going to say when we come on to the Lorena, we'll come back to you, Paul, and you can astound us with your pronunciation. Your Catalan pronunciation. I will just have to say, our podcast merch little widget is in the corner there. The cups are incredible. So if anyone, I say cups, it's a mug, isn't it? It's a good mug. So if anyone would like one, the podcast merch QR code is right there. However, because I'm moving so much, it is kind of cutting off my head from my perspective. So if you do want one, I'll put it back up in a bit. But for now, goodbye widget. So so there we go. I can't move it annoyingly to another part of the screen or else I would. I'll just keep flashing it back, a bit like when you watch the shopping channels and you don't know when the next flash deal is going to come up. You're like, wow,
Speaking
get your
of
mug
scores,
now while you can.
do you ever read transfer news and just go, "What the hell"? This is one that's
yes.
This is one that's not that one. It's a men's one. Barcelona,
Right.
maybe.
Yes.
They may be losing, an iconic player, but they're getting Anthony Gordon back. So it's good. It's good to see that Barcelona have their spending priorities.
Wasn't it like 70 million or something?
Yeah.
Or something ridiculous, and you're like, huh?
Yeah.
70 million, and then they won't pay Alexia what she's worth.
Oh well,
Makes you think, doesn't it?
that depends which bit you read, because if you read the Catalan media, it was definitely all her decision.
Well, hey, see, we're teasing our own content now. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Don't worry. As I said to Danny before the show, we're going to build. We're going to build to that crescendo. Why don't we get started now? We did do bring your own dad jokes the other week, which was hilarious. So I thought we could do maybe another theme. So everyone in the chat, get thinking. I would like you to share your unpopular opinions. Okay, so they don't. Because Paul's going to say a few anyway during the show, so I thought we might as well all get involved.
Paul is an unpopular opinion. It's a walking unpopular opinion.
I am la reine des opinions impopulares. I don't.
But yes, we get them in the chat. They don't have to be football related. Mine is casserole related, but we'll come back to that. I'll tell you that one for you.
No, I'm remembering Christmas. Saw that. One of the most offensive one of the most offensive descriptions of a bowel movement I've ever heard involved the word casserole.
Oh, lovely. Well, it's not about that. So don't worry, everyone. You can still eat your dinner while watching us.
Matt's straight in. I love the way Matt's straight in with the unpopular opinions, by the way.
Ooh.
Mario Cardata is a one-season wonder and should it be in the WSL? Oh, you can tell who Matt supports, can't you? But discuss. Everyone in the chat, discuss. Nessie, I'm going to have to disagree with you. Turnips are evil. They're the devil's food. Not just, I don't like them. The devil's food from Satan himself.
I'm not sure loads of people like turnips.
I love a turnip.
That feels like an AI headline. Turnips, the real devil's lettuce.
Turnips are evil.
Could you imagine? We're going to make that.
Turnips and lettuce.
Turnips contain COVID.
Emily, I don't have butter on my bread.
Or baked potatoes.
But that's just dry. Like, do you put anything else on them?
I mean,
that's more of a preference than an opinion, isn't it?
I love how Danny, the king of terminology, is straight in with.
I love how it's just
terminology corner over here.
If you put an explanation with your opinion, then maybe. Yeah. But stating a preference.
Danny is the official adjudicator of whether it's an opinion.
Yes. Richard Osman in the corner. Sorry, that's not allowed.
Is it a floaty unpopular opinion or is it a thunder opinion?
Who eats turnips nowadays? That's
me. It's not post-war.
Is that like our version of Austin Powers? Who throws a shoe? What is it? Who throws a shoe? Who eats turnips? Like,
I will have you know, I love a turnip.
What do you have turnip with, out of interest?
Just like a dinner, like mashed turnip.
Just a bowl of turnips.
Just raw, straight out the ground.
like turnip and mash, or turnip and chips, or what? Turnip casserole.
Like if you imagine a Sunday dinner, and you've got all your veg.
Okay, right. So it's a part of a bigger conglomerate kind of thing,
Yes, I'm not having it as my main.
Would you
Yes.
put a turnip up front would you put a turnip up front in a Christmas dinner 11, or is it more of a complimentary piece that you might put in?
Oh, I think
'Cause it's not a foundational food, so you can't put it in central
it's
midfield,
not.
can you?
No, going to have to be might have to be a wing back bit of turnip because you can
I
put it
don't
anywhere
know.
really on your plate and it complements. So I think so.
Are there foods that you can't put on certain parts of the plate? Or-
Well, yeah, because people can sometimes have preferences about different textures and different things touching and where things should
In
go on
case
the
you're wondering,
plate.
everybody, the WSL season review will be next week because we've run out of time. With Alexia Putellas and the highly important turnip debate.
It's just too much to get in. It's gonna be a short one this week.
I love how in Spain I don't know anyone who eats turnips, and we eat a lot of different things.
And we have a lot. But if you have a lot of turnips, then why are you producing them if no one's eating them? Is there just a big stash of turnips?
They're exporting turnips.
Highest quality
To me.
Yeah, I mean,
they're exporting turnips and quality midfielders.
yeah.
Hey,
That's
very
the main
good.
exports.
They're two delicacies. We sell them to you straight to me. That's what it is. They've just got my name
I
on.
think there was
That's
one
it.
turnip.
Brown sauce on a Christmas. No.
What?
Sorry, no. Brown sauce on a Christmas dinner is
Brown
obscene.
sauce.
Brown
Oh,
sauce.
Emily, your dad needs
I
talking
can
to.
forgive a lack of butter on baked potatoes because you can put stuff like baked beans on it, or you can
Cheese, yeah. You can
cheese.
Yeah.
But brown sauce on a Christmas dinner.
Have I just been insulted?
Cows love turnips. But
Thanks, everyone.
You can make alcohol out of turnips.
I'm sure you can ferment a lot of things to make.
Emily, I'm with you on that. Black pudding I'm a big fan of black pudding. I'm with you on that one.
Oh no,
Love a bit of black
I'm with
pudding.
Matt. Sorry, no. It just we're a
So
strange,
nice. It just goes to
strange
show you.
society, aren't we? The English.
It just goes to show you don't know people.
I know.
We've been sat here for 18 months welcoming Emily into our group chat.
To be fair, it's the
sharing
dad,
her
not,
opinions.
it's not Emily that's got that.
Yeah,
opinion.
but she's an accessory to the crime because she hasn't done it.
Yeah, it's true.
She has been present when brown sauce has been put on Christmas dinner. And
not thrown out the window. Yeah, got you.
I'm sorry. Cows have nice eyelashes, therefore turnips are great. What? Have I? What?
Additional to feed. This is why there's lots in Spain, is it?
No, this is up in Scotland.
Cows have
nice eyelashes.
We have Godfrey watching.
I feel like.
Therefore, turnips are great. I feel like a riddle.
I feel like that's a cryptic crossword in the Sunday Times or something. Cows have nice eyelashes.
You can also point out
like a secret knock that comes with it. I will say though, hello, watching from Uganda. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think if you were watching with Barry last night as well, thank you very much for coming back and supporting
the
us
amazing
as well.
thing, did
Thank
you
so
know
much.
Uganda is one of the countries that has the largest population of Coventry City fans?
Really?
Is it really?
There is an official
incredible.
Coventry City Ugandan supporters club.
Oh,
That's brilliant. Oh, I love that. Oh, say his name. We do need to talk about something that came out earlier as well.
Oh God,
Hang on.
I've watched that. I know now stupider.
You've watched it? Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go
Have I missed the Skinner thing? What's happened?
You know the making a manager thing the WSL does?
Yes.
They have Mark
Guess
Skinner
who
on.
guessed?
How have I not watched this before the
Danny.
podcast?
But the clip. So Paul, have you watched the whole thing?
He's a behaviour manager.
I was going to say that's the clip that they released. The fact that
what?
he's a behaviour manager.
A behaviour manager.
Right. He notices everything from different behaviour. If players dye their hair different colours or style their hair differently, he notices.
I mean, it's good he can spot that. He can't fucking notice whether they're playing 5-3-2 or 4-3-3, but he can spot. He can spot a change in hairstyle.
You have a side ponytail in today. Where did that come from? What's the reason behind this new hairstyle? But yeah, it just comes across.
It's very LinkedIn, isn't it?
Yes, it's very LinkedIn. How many keywords can I get in?
We need
one?
to be slightly careful. I need to be slightly careful comparing him because Leon Rossini, obviously. Sorry, Matt, bringing up the Chelsea men's manager. He got a lot of stick for being a LinkedIn manager.
Oh, he did, yeah.
In inverted commas. And I get the feeling not all of that was motivated by the stuff he was actually saying, just the fact that he happened to be a manager of colour. Talking about that stuff. But he was the one who famously called out that as a manager, you have to be careful because you help people develop because you man age.
Oh yes, yeah.
And he came up with stuff like that, which was like fair enough. But Mark Skinner I notice behaviours of everything. It's like, and you're still shit.
Because didn't he say, and obviously correct us if I'm wrong, but wasn't it something like if you think tactics are the main thing you should be looking at, you're wrong. You need to look at behaviours and you need to look at, was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you look at what you're actually telling players to do and how you play the game, that's wrong. What you should be looking at is whether Beth Mead has a high ponytail or has let it run down today, because that will clearly show that she's going to cut in on her left foot more from the right wing. You punts! Like, honestly.
It's a bit like, in English literature when you would like study the text and it was like, why are the curtains blue? Why does that midfielder have a bun today? What does that tell us about her state?
I know that Erin Cuthbert is calmer than usual. This is really Erin Cuthbert has not two-footed one of our midfielders in at least 45 minutes. There is clearly a juice.
Yes. So yeah, that kind of came out. Was it either today or yesterday afternoon? Recently, anyway. So yeah, if people get a chance to watch it to know what we're talking about, please do so, because it just. I think after you listen to people like your Yeglerts and your Martin Hall, and like you've got these managers who kind of know what they're talking about, and then compare it, it just it stands out a mile, doesn't it? So we'll put a pin in it there because that could go on for quite a long time. I do just want to say to Tom, that's not an unpopular opinion.
No.
But at least we're all on the same page. We know that referees need more time. They need more education. They need to be professionally full-time paid, don't they? As you'd expect from any other professional. So yes, not unpopular, unfortunately, for that one. However, let's talk about some good news, shall we? We're heading up to Scotland, so we're going to get in the jet and go up there. Podcast jet, we've unveiled it this week, because Hearts have won the Scottish Women's Premier League for the first ever time, despite losing to Hibs 2-0. Did we all see this at the weekend? Historic indeed.
Absolutely tanked by Glasgow City, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, because it was obviously Rangers and Hearts right at the top, and Hearts ended up with a 2-point advantage, so it was really, really tight. But yeah, Paul, as you said, Rangers just completely, get tanked
Edinburgh
on
Derby
that,
as well. To lose an Edinburgh Derby and to still win the league is quite something.
Is very, very special indeed. Yes. Sorry, more turnip talk. So I grew up calling.
So,
if anything could sum up Wednesdays, it's that. It's like Hearts had a 2. Another turnip, and then yeah.
But this is important because
anyway, turnips.
Yeah, there's the turnip. Next game.
Spot the turnip. But no, seriously, like growing up in the Northeast, we said turnip, and we would call it turnip. And then when I moved more south gradually, as the years went on, suddenly it was Swede. And I was like, but that's a turnip. Why is it? So they are two different things, marginally. But yeah, I would personally call it a turnip, but I think more people would call it Swede. I don't know.
Like
Hey, get it in the chat.
The crows and ravens of vegetables. Like people can't quite tell the difference, but they know they're different. People can't tell the difference.
Yes. Yeah.
My tattoo's a raven, by the way, in case anybody is not a crow. I have the what's that crow? No, it's a raven.
And everyone knows it's a raven now. But yes. So yeah, sorry to Hearts. Got hijacked by a turnip there. Who'd have thought I'd say that sentence?
Relatedly, Mark Skinner has been appointed in.
Well, speaking of managers, though, because Eva Oliver, who's been there
Here we go.
for the
Not that one
past
yet,
5 years.
We'll build up to that one.
Which other manager are we talking about?
Eva Alid.
Alid.
Yes.
So many jokes. So little time.
Oh no, that's gonna.
You're going to have to tell us what the word is.
I don't. Because a turnip.
I don't think I ever learned the word for turnip in Spanish at school. It's probably a reason.
Would you like me to look up the word? Because I've got about 4 different Google Translate tabs on open at the moment.
Do it. But as Nessie says, there are a lot of Swedes in the WSL. You're correct. Nabo. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Nabo.
You heard about just imagining those people. You've heard about him. I've heard he's got a massively well-grown nabo. Like.
And for anyone listening on the audio version, Paul has just winked suggestively after he made that comment.
For the purposes of the tape. I wonder if Ever Lead would ever get a job in the WSL though, because there surprisingly aren't any vacancies in the WSL at the moment, really, are there? Everyone's kind of.
I mean, everybody's running scared now, aren't they? So they don't want to sack a manager just in case. Just in case I get on the phone. I've got just the man.
Just the man to come in.
He's on the market.
Look, if you, it's strange, isn't it? Because you think Ollie could maybe do, because I can't see Rick Passmore staying at Leicester. But then it depends what Leicester, the club, are actually going to do. Are they going to invest? But yeah, you think there could be. Well, there are a lot of teams who could benefit from someone like her, couldn't they? Because she's been called revolutionary.
What a great job she's done, hasn't she? Like,
yes.
25 years, I think she's been there.
5 years, yes.
She has. I think they went to the Scottish Women's Cup final, didn't they?
Yes.
She's just turned the club around, and it's such a competitive league. Like we were saying before we came on, how many different winners there's been over the last few years for her to take Hearts to that point.
Yeah.
Phenomenal achievement. So she's going to be in demand. I don't think she's got a place yet anywhere. I think she's just said she's leaving, but we don't know where she might end up. But yeah, very interested to see where she's going to go.
Yeah, because, Nessie is saying there, would Jocelyn Prosher end up back in the WSL? Unknown. But Tom's estimate said he's apparently close to leaving. Yeah, I can see that. So, hey, if anyone wants a challenge, Leicester.
I think Jocelyn Prosher is one of those very.
Fancy challenge, Phil? No, don't fancy
the first manager that gets relieved of their position in the WSL next season. If he hasn't got a job already, they might be looking at Jocelyn Prosher as a possible.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. He didn't do anything wrong. He just didn't get them to first place, which no one was going to. That was never going to happen. And if it did, it would mean everyone else just didn't turn up. So yeah, that was a strange one. So yeah, I mean, if he wants to get given a proper chance by a club, I think we'd all probably quite happily welcome him back. But yes, it was, so for Hibs, it was Eilish Adams with a penalty and then an unfortunate own goal, taking a deflection off the Hearts defender, making it 2-0, both in the first half. They tried to get back on the score sheet in the second. Carly Johns coming the closest, but Schumacher, still a fantastic name, the Hibs goalkeeper, kept out the attack and kept a clean sheet. But they have won Champions League for the first time in their history as well, which is incredible. So they will qualify in the second qualifying round. So, of course, depending on your league and the coefficients, obviously depends on where you then start in the Champions League. Some go straight through to the league path. They're usually the winners of every league. But the Scottish Women's League, they start in the second qualifying round. So there we go. But yeah, fantastic news for them. So congratulations there. We're going to go into some transfer news. Like I said, we're going to build. We're going to get building. So Watford have announced 6 players departing, and it's quite interesting watching the newly promoted clubs, just who they're keeping on to and who they're letting go. Lots of players now choosing the time to retire now that they've helped the club get as high as they possibly could as well. So Watford now on to 6 departing players. Sunderland, did we see the announcement today? Defender Lou Griffiths will be leaving the club after 9 seasons. She came through the academy. She's been, you think of Sunderland, she's one of the first players that I think of as well. Comments are maybe that it could have been handled better, possibly. But again, don't know anything, just reading into a couple of things. But it would have been nice for someone like Lou to have a proper send-off. But of course, we don't know when she decided to not continue with the club. Best of luck to her. West Ham doing a bit of business. Did we see this earlier? They have announced the signing of French international goalkeeper Constance Picot on a 3-year deal as well.
FC Fleury. Which is lovely.
From Fleury, yes.
I believe there's a neighbouring club a brother club in Scotland called FC McFlurry. So they've got a nice little link.
There was your
twinned with
twins. That's what I was thinking.
There was your reaction emoji. Freya with her head in her hands. Me going like this.
I love this show. If I haven't ever mentioned that before, which I know I do every week.
She's former PSG, I think, isn't she?
Yes.
Picot.
Yeah. Paul, would you agree with that pronunciation? Picot.
I pronounce it Picot, but
we'll take your word on it. Yeah.
It mainly accents. But yeah, Picot.
Can I just ask as well while we're here? If people want to know where to find transfers,
yes, darling. I want to know this as well.
Maybe like a transfer ticker.
If only there was a resource somewhere that had all.
Where is it?
Only
that lists all the transfers going on.
Me.
The Guardian. I'm sorry, Freya.
Yes, there are the big ones. There are the big ones out there. But hey, if you want to support independent. The Guardian have usually got one, and Girls on the Ball usually have one as well.
No, it's good though.
But me. Click on me. The 115yards.com. Get yourselves over there. My personal transfer tracker covers WSL, WSL2, Serie A, and Liga FA as well. I've also had a request for the French and German leagues, so it could be expanding. But it does make sense that I'm not doing the SWPL, so I'll probably have that one in there as well. So yes, please do go check that out, because every click kind of converts to some sort of money. It doesn't.
Turnips.
It's just adverts served. I get paid in turnips. Yes. So the more you click, yes. The more you click, the more turnips I get. So please do. But yeah, my the X page as well, if you want to go follow that one, please do. Every time there is news of a contract, player signing, player departing, everything, it's either a retweet or a thread every day. So it's a good little place to get your news. Thank you very much, Danny.
London City have announced their World 7 squad. And just the 26 players for the World Sevens.
World Sevens.
Are they allowed to say 26?
They've pretty much basically announced their whole team, including players they've announced were leaving, like Julia Rodda has still been listed.
Interesting. Well, yeah, because Sarah Malin's still on the Leicester list. So
maybe because their contracts end in June.
Well,
maybe interesting Spanish name on there as well. Yana Fernandez. Why? Who did you think? Paula Partido, who may actually be. Paula Partido is Spanish, isn't she?
She is.
She is. Good. Because I'm just having flashbacks to the time I confidently called Julia.
There as well still, before she goes back to Lyon.
I'm just remembering when I confidently called Julia Bartel French.
Oh, you were so confident in that. I remember the moment.
Just you and Rosie both went, she's Spanish, isn't she? Yes, she is.
Very, very, very Spanish. Yeah, all ex-Barca. So that's where some rumours are coming to. But hey, we're not there yet. So West Ham have announced Constance Pickle. Spurs, they got in early with the transfer news today. They have signed, and Pauline keeps right on the surname here, Caitlin Dijkstra.
It is Dijkstra.
Yes. On a new long-term
legend, by the way, Caitlin Dijkstra.
Yeah.
If you do play Football Manager and you play the women's game, you can get Caitlin Dijkstra for about £30,000.
Oh, steal!
Which your average transfer budget in WSL is about 150, 200k, but you can get Caitlin Dijkstra from Wolfsburg for £30,000. She's an absolute defensive rock. So I am confidently saying Spurs have got a good one there.
I was going to say she's because obviously coming from Wolfsburg as well, and you just think that's a really good signing. Excuse me, and all of the Spurs fans I've seen as well have gone. They've actually looked at who we're missing, and they're not trying to go for just names or big name celebrity signings for followings.
They got it spot on going forward, didn't they, last season? And like midfield and attack. If they can get a couple of really good signings like that at the back, then you fancy them to do well.
It's incredible. Yeah. You know, we talked about what Bobby Bills did for Spurs. It is in the mentality at Spurs with Martin Ho this season. Like you say, in every facet of the club, in the players that they've signed, because obviously, you know, Signic upset Olivia Holt as well, and the amount of stuff that they're talking about with regards, Man United fans talk about with regards to how Martin Ho was the real architect of their excellent season. So it'll be fascinating to see next season what Martin Ho does.
Exactly, yeah, and how far he could take them, because I think when a lot of the journalists were publishing their kind of how did the teams do this season and looked back on their predictions, so many people didn't have Spurs anywhere near where they ended up. So yeah, another season with Martin Ho is going to yield some very good results indeed. Just as a little thing before we go into it. I don't think that's unpopular, Emily, if we've got any Doctor Who fans in the chat. The Master is the best and most formidable adversary of the Doctor. But which incarnation of the Master? Which one? Which one indeed? Again, get your opinions in the chat.
People are going to say John Sim unless they're of a very particular age, aren't they? Because
John Sim's not Doctor Who.
No, John Sim was the Master.
Yes, Master.
I know, that's who I was talking about. You should listen.
You were asked about Doctor Who, and you brought John Sim into it, who's not Doctor Who.
As regards best modern incarnation of Doctor Who, Christopher Eccleston. It was a tragedy we only got Christopher Eccleston for one season.
I think I love David Tennant too much. I'm sorry, I do. I really do. Although Jodie Whittaker was robbed that she didn't have more time. That
was because a lot of sci-fi fans are massively sexist.
Oh yeah, the comments and backlash.
We know why Jodie Whittaker didn't get more time, and we know why Ncuti Gatwa didn't get much more time. Yeah,
that was disappointing as well. I just feel like after a certain season, you could tell that it just lost its way a bit, and that was really disappointing. As soon as they stopped doing Christmas specials, it just got me.
It's because Stephen Moffat is not that
We've
good.
made yours creepiest.
He's a great individual episode writer because some of the best, there's a good chunk of the best Stephen Moffat episodes. That was some of my favourites. Were written by him.
Makes you watch H Bomber Guy anyway.
Well, possibly yes, but it's very obvious, and people with more knowledge than me have said that when he's a showrunner, it was crap. And also Russell T Davies. I know Russell T Davies was very much, he wasn't subtle in trying to get certain things into his show. And that is going to annoy a certain section of the fan base.
If you know anything about Russell T Davies that will go into Doctor Who, expecting then you're not very bright.
Tom's just teasing us with that there.
He basically went queer.
That's a good split onions.
Davis basically decided I can write queer as folk in space with sections of Doctor Who, and it was like, yes.
Yeah, but having a lizard woman from the dawn of time with a wife in Victorian England, great, loved it. Needs to be more.
Also, the Christmas special with Alexander Armstrong, and it was really, really good.
That was really, really good.
One where he was the World War II bomber pilot.
Yes, yeah, I did like that one. Put in the chat favorite Doctor Who Christmas special. Mine. Oh God, what's her name? Opera singer. What's she called?
Susan Boyle.
Catherine Jenkins.
Susan Boyle. Catherine Jenkins. That was my favorite one. So there you go. In fact, that's an unpopular opinion. I've said that a few times to different people, and they've gone, "Oh, hate that one." So there we go.
The way you really know people is you say you liked the one with Kylie Minogue. Because apparently everyone decided that was just that was the first. That was when the rot apparently set in.
Really, as early as that?
They started going for the big star castings.
Yeah, but to have Kylie in an episode, I have no issues with that. I also don't have issues with this.
Kylie Minogue, of course.
My favourite Christmas.
Oh, of course, your favourite.
David Morrissey in it.
Which one was that one?
The Next Doctor.
The one with David Morrissey in it, which I may not have seen because, to be honest,
I just thought it was fun.
I remember
David Morrissey was having a great time.
I remember the exact moment Kerry and I just gave up on Doctor Who, and it was when because we were literally sat. And we were sat upstairs in my parents' bedroom.
I love Kerry's commentary in the background. It's great.
We were sat upstairs in my parents' bedroom watching it because they were watching something downstairs and we didn't want to miss it.
No, they weren't.
Or they were just... Oh, they were out.
And it was when they split the season. They split one of the Matt Smith series.
In half.
So they were... We said a month for the next episode. And we said the Doctor returns and let's kill Hitler.
And we just looked...
Yes!
And Kerry and I both just looked at each other and went, fucking nope.
Yeah, because that was the River Song reveal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then just, yes.
Also, controversially,
River Song.
Weeping Angels, whilst incredible villains, freak me out, aren't the scariest.
Go on then.
Because the scariest are the Vashta Nerada.
Yes. Not all shadows, but any shadow. Oh.
That was genuinely unsettling, you delivering that line.
Thank you. It was my yes.
Girl in the Fireplace, yes.
Madame de Pompadour. Yeah. Oh, I love that. See, it's just iconic. Should we do a Doctor Who podcast? Guys, we'll talk about football.
I think the market might be a bit crowded.
We'll do it as a special at some point.
I was just obligatory thinking of realising Sophia Miles existed. And then also realising she was somehow even hotter than that in Underworld. If we're talking about obscure emo films.
Oh,
hey, Underworld was something else. However, let's move on to something else, shall we? Before we're here all night. Now, there were two clubs that announced 2 new contract deals for their players, both running until 2030. So 4-year contracts. The first one, of course, Manchester City, finally announcing Bunny Shaw will stay in Manchester until at least 2030. And then Chelsea went, and so Sandy Baltimore.
Everyone went, okay.
Yeah.
But
All right.
can we talk about, firstly, what an amazing way for them to announce that? To just
Yes, so for people who missed it,
the title celebration and go,
yeah,
by the way,
Yeah.
I'm staying.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
it was perfect. Perfect timing.
Also, for some reason, it really surprised me because I hadn't heard Bunny Shaw speak much. And like obviously just hearing a speech with full kind of Jamaican patois and announcing I'm happy to stay was just like,
Don't do it.
Love
that's
that.
cool.
Because she dropped loads of hints, hadn't she, about how Manchester was home and she wanted to stay, and you just thought, why is it taking City so long? You've got the money, just put it down. Just
throw it at her, basically.
That
what takes
you
her
cannot
through
lose her
till she's like 33 or something, I think, if she stays, wasn't it? So that's pretty much peak career down as well.
Yes.
That
Just
is
absolutely
huge. Ahead of the cup final as well. That just gives everyone a bounce as well, doesn't it? Going into cup
huge
final.
boost going into the weekend.
If you're looking for a morale, is there any player possibly in the WSL announcing signing a new contract who is bigger news, who would have been bigger news or given more of a bounce?
No, she's
than
like
that?
maybe the
Well,
league
she
as well.
did.
The league itself will be jumping for joy as well, won't they, to be fair?
Well, exactly. But she did overshadow something in men's football, though, didn't she?
I was about to mention Kit Shepherd is an idiot for writing
Heard
that.
it here first, folks.
Right.
I don't get journals trying to like you said, Paul, find an angle that's not there. There was no overshadowing at all. They were just two news stories that hit at the same time. And they're two completely different things. They're not,
I mean, you can kind of look at it if you are a Manchester City fan who is also a fan of the women's team, men and women's team. You'd have had mixed emotions that weekend because on the one hand, Pep Guardiola was saying farewell, and I don't believe he's the greatest manager the Premier League has ever seen. Like some people are saying, because apparently, people have forgotten that football existed before 1992 when they talk about this stuff.
Yeah.
In the same way, people have forgotten women's football existed before 2019.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
It
just felt. Yeah.
I think they could have definitely done the whole. You must have mixed emotions because, Pep Guardiola saying farewell is iconic and everything else, and then as a Manchester City fan, you get told the best striker in the world is staying.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's all the headline had to be. Mixed emotions for City fans as Pep leaves, but Bunny Shaw stands you like that's all it had to be. Didn't have to be. Bunny Shaw
because
overshadows.
Fighting idiots, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. Because the people who will comment and get angry about it are also the people sharing the Marks and Spencer's video that's been going viral over the last couple of days. And you just think that any excuse for an argument, any excuse to tear someone down. So yeah, it was unnecessary, wasn't it? So Bunny Shaw and Sandy Baltimore both staying at their clubs until 2030. Now, speaking of other departures, at the Barcelona game this evening, it was their penultimate match day. It was their last home game tonight. Ona Badger and Mappy Lyon, who neither of which the club have confirmed to leave, got mini guards of honour as they were substituted. So everything is finally pointing to that. But speaking of substitutes, the name on everyone's lips.
When you say mini guards of honour, what does that?
Yeah. The Barcelona players
what's mini guards of honour?
The other team didn't.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't get
that's
children
what I was
out.
going to say. I'm all right with that. No, I'm okay with that. There's stuff that happened in the men's Premier League this weekend that was absolute nonsense. Where both teams had to go. I think, was it Villa? Did they have to go over to Man City's players and clap them off when they got subs? That was both teams.
Yeah, I think they wanted them.
They did the whole for Bernardo Silva was leaving.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
Just get out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a game. Yeah, what's going on? But yes. They said 5 players leaving for Barcelona. It was hard not to guess. Yeah. So yeah, so little guards of honor. So the Barcelona players kind of came around for honor and Mappy, and both in tears as they left the pitch. But yeah, so we're not just talking about Jamie, of course. We're going to talk about someone else who is mononymous. Thank you very much. In the women's football world, we are, of course, talking about Alexia Putellas. She also played this evening. She got substituted in the 82nd minute. They've got their final game of the season on Sunday. Remember, it's a 30-game season in Spain because their league's a little bit bigger than ours. And this is where both teams and the ref was very happy to stop the game and gave Alexia a full guard of honor. Might as well have been the end of the game, to be honest. But yes, she passed the captain's armband onto Marta Torrejon, who was also rumoured to be leaving the club this summer.
I was going to say, I thought she was leaving as well.
That's a bit awkward. Yeah.
They're just passing it around now. Whoever it lands on gets to stay.
Who else is leaving? But yes, so, and there's also rumours, as Ali has said there, Samuel Parnuelo is possibly also leaving as well, but they didn't do it for her or Marta. But Marta's just been signing year contract extensions for the past couple of seasons, so she'll probably sign another one, to be honest. Yeah, and why not?
What was that? Was that Thelma Parnuelo is supposedly leaving?
Yes, apparently so. Yeah.
Paul, where have you gone?
What do you mean where have I gone? I'm still here. I might have to go and put the light on shortly because I'm getting.
I would.
Get me emails there.
I would. That's it, because when you flicked on a different screen that wasn't white in the background, I was just like, I think I can see your shadow.
Right. I will turn my camera off briefly because I'm going to do the quick type. To type, we're talking about Alexia because there are millions of people googling Alexia. We might suddenly get a spike of about 400 angry Catalans turn up.
All angry because they know what you're going to say, Paul. That's what it is. But before Paul gets into his little rant, if we look at kind of who Alexia has been to Barcelona for a lot of years. Obviously came through the academy, and she played at Espanyol for a little bit, and I want to say Levante as well. That's where she met Natalia Arroyo. So hey, she can come to Villa. That'd be great. Can you imagine? Do you imagine? We said if Villa put the money up for Alexia, they'll be like, we could have got you 20 players. We've got you one. Enjoy. Play the next 5 years with less players. But yes, so I mean, the first question: did we see the departure video that Alexia put out yesterday?
Yeah, because she didn't do the chair, did she?
Incredible.
No, we spoke about the chair. The chair
she did
a couple of weeks ago, didn't we?
Disappointing lack of chair.
Lack of chair, but she blasted that chair out the water, didn't she? She's kicked the chair over and thrown it into the sea. She's like, no, I'm not having the chair.
Oh, the chair. I'm having a full cinematic production for this, but it was just the interviews, like the narration over all the montage footage, the fans they got involved, like the lights, and I was just thinking, oh my god, because someone today apparently said it was filmed in October. The video, because they thought the footage when it came out at the time, it was to like reopen the new camp. But then I've gone, actually no, it's what she's wearing in that video. So it's been a long time coming, if true. But yeah, it was. I mean, I got emotional. I'm not a Barcelona fan, but I think just the weight of the decision and kind of what it means, because Danny, for you, obviously, just from what we've seen, kind of from the outside, it feels weird that Barcelona won't have an Alexia from next season, doesn't it? But yeah, what was your thoughts when you first heard that she was
it
going?
Does feel like she's the thing that's driven them on these last 10 years or so, doesn't it? Like it's like a club losing a leg almost. It's like she's just been Barcelona's central figure. She's been Spain's central figure, and the way that Barcelona have played have trickled through to Spain, and what we've seen of Spain over the last sort of decade or so, what's built up has all been through her as well. And obviously that will continue, but the fact that she's not going to be a Barcelona player seems wrong. It seems like she fits the mold of a Barcelona player so well that it will be, especially if she ends up in Bromley, will feel just extra weird. Very interested to see what happens and when she ends up and all that kind of thing. But she just feels like such a one. She feels like a one club person, doesn't she? It feels like she was going to be there forever. 10 league titles, 10 Copa del Reina titles, 7 Copa Catalunya titles during the time there. Absolute legend of the club. So weird. We're weird to see her in a different shirt, which is so synonymous with that team.
Well, that's the thing. And so, yeah, 38 titles overall at Barcelona, various different clubs. And obviously the picture of her with all of the trophies that they'd won was incredible. And, of course, back-to-back Ballon d'Ors as well. 12 individual awards she's won. Probably is lovely this time of year. However, we still have Patry. We'll be fine. Yeah, I think if Patry left as well, then it would have been, a complete...
I love how you guys just deliberately ignored Aitana because she can't do it in Oslo apparently. So
hey, but she made it to Oslo. We'll come on to that in a minute, don't you worry. But her message was very much that coming from her, she wants to step aside. She feels she's given everything to the shirt. She never wanted to play in the colours if she couldn't give everything. And the words kind of on her video, I believe, was something like, I've given everything over the years. I've always striven to compete. And, I've essentially given my all. The actual translation was, I've emptied myself. Probably not the best turn of phrase.
Wow.
But yeah, she's given her all.
She'll fit it well in Bromley then, if that's the case. Emptying themselves on the high street every week, apparently.
Bit of class for Bromley. But yes, so she she thought there was never going to be a perfect time to leave, but the club are in a period of natural transition, so this is the time that she's gone, yeah, this is it. And she called it, una storia perfecta, a perfect story for her to leave at this point. However, of course, there's the cynics. Got one right here.
I love how my lady is just like, it doesn't mean the same thing in Spanish. We know, but we're English.
Yeah.
We know, but it sounded silly.
Innuendo is, I think, if you get angry at that, we're about to really get angry.
I respect the fools comment there as well. Enjoyed that.
Yeah. Fly, you fools. Yes.
You fools.
Fool of a toque.
I suspect there was a deleted scene from that video. Did we hear the sigh just then? I'm going very dark now. I love how I'm turning full Bond villain.
This light situation might be why you're losing your bins.
Yeah.
But yes, I suspect Tom. That's all I'm saying. But yes, I suspect the deleted scene. The deleted scene had the deleted scene. The deleted scene. Apparently, I can't talk properly now. Wallace, see. Is when Alexia probably said, Van conduir en camió de diners fins a casa meva, no soc fet de pedra, which, in case you're wondering, is Catalan for they drove a dump truck full of money up to my house. I'm not made of stone. Yes, I went and looked that up to make a Simpsons reference.
Wow.
Through Alexia.
Through Alexia. He spoke through Alexia for this. But so what I was going to say was, London City have been rumoured as the main club, and everyone's kind of said, for some reason people go, oh, she's 32. Yeah, but she's Alexia. Have you seen her at 32? Like, 32 doesn't mean anything.
Because, of course, 32-year-old men are all washed up, and nobody in the Premier League plays at 32.
Oh, no, never. But yeah, so London City, of course, because they have the money and they can pay for her. Some of the numbers being thrown about, by the way, are insane.
I love the way Marnie just heard my Catalan has just gone, what? Which I think says it all about how bad my Catalan pronunciation is.
I mean, it was... fair play to you for trying. But yeah, Catalan. I really want to understand Catalan. Google Translate does not support Catalan if you try and translate any articles and stuff. So Google, you need to get on it. What was she on at Barca? She was on reportedly about 1.5 million. But of course, after everything that's happened, it was reported that they essentially asked her to have a pay cut, and a couple of the other players as well, so they could, spend on the men, because the men play football as well. Did you? So whoever bought her was going to have a lot of money. We know Kang has that money, but also there's another club in the running. Last couple of days, San Diego Wave have been announced. Apparently, advanced talks are going on there, and it could see her become the highest transfer in the NWSL if that happens. I mean, her playing with Kenza Darley sounds quite good, to be honest. As long as she doesn't replace her.
I do think, in all seriousness, it is documented how Alexia could have easily gone elsewhere and taken more money, and didn't. And she has ruled herself out of Arsenal and Chelsea already because.
Well, I was just about to say that, because she said, hasn't she? She doesn't want to go to a direct rival of Barcelona. So, yeah, you're right. Which Arsenal, Chelsea, City,
really, isn't it? If you're a European club,
competition.
If you're in the NWSL club, then fair enough. That's going to give you hope. If you're a European club and Alexia is sat there and then turns around and goes, I don't want to go from a club that I think might actually match Barcelona in the future. So, oh, thanks.
Have you heard of Aston Villa? They are not competition with Barcelona. Don't you worry. So Marcena, also there was no offer from Barcelona. She asked not to until she made her decision. So no deal has been made. And this came from Ben Jacobs, who's journalist with Give Me Sport, says, hasn't agreed a deal yet. London City have held ongoing talks for several weeks. The door is also not shut to the NWSL. She wanted to announce she was leaving Barcelona before deciding on her next step. London City is a possible viable destination. Several sources feel it could happen. Yes, Danny, sorry.
I was going to say she would look very good in teal, just to throw that in there. Not too late, Alexa.
Not too late. And also not rivals of Barcelona because they can't play together. Unless there's another.
Barcelona playing red and blue, Aston Villa playing claret and blue. She wouldn't even need to.
It's just a different shade. Yeah,
she wouldn't need
and
to.
That's it. I think she suits it. Yeah.
We did redecorate. She's got like a bed sheet. So
she's got. She's such a Barcelona club.
Yeah, she's got Barcelona PJs. Yeah,
she's still got her childhood bed sheets in Barcelona colours and all that sort of stuff. She wouldn't even need to clean. I love how Nessie, with just the most Irish response ever, just comes and goes, "That's bollocks. It's already sorted."
Yes, but that's what the media have said. Also, have you heard of Liverpool, Alexia?
Mark Skinner's currently studying her behaviour as well as we speak.
Yeah.
Mark Skinner's sat there going, well, she might be good. She might need 3 months to get used to the pace of the WSL. And of course, we have to put that into the
she has blonde highlights. I don't know. What does that mean about?
Why are you playing Alexia at left back? She turned up to training with a kettle today. So.
I do want to play her, but I'm thinking Alexia. I know you normally play central midfield and everything else, but have you ever considered playing centre back as a ball distributor player?
Yeah, even Mark's going to bench her for sure. Yeah. Bring him on with 5 minutes to go. Go on. Do what you can.
He only plays players he trusts with and who he's worked with for a while. That's why he doesn't play young players, and he's got to fully assess Alexia's capabilities. There'll be loads of interviews of like, well, we'll give her minutes in the sub cup. She'll be playing at Maiden Castle.
She's been with the academy this week. She's played in some PGA games, she's nearly there.
She's nearly there. Give it another couple of months, and we reckon she could be starting in the WSL. My instincts tell her we've got a good one here. We just need to bring her along and nurture her talent. Like
the behaviour coach of Mateo's pure cinema. Oh, we could make documentaries. It'd be really, really good. However, Thompson should line up perfectly with Kira Flannery and Jodie Hutton. I would love to see that. That would be incredible. But yes, I mean, money probably will play a part in it, because we've kind of said, you know, as harsh as it sounds, we know women's football historically the money isn't there. It's not guaranteed for retirement. So why not cash in and get a good bit of money in the bank while you still can.
I'm going to find it really interesting how Alexia sells moving to London City, because if she's, you know, obviously if she said, you know, it's a perfect story in Barcelona and it's amazing and everything else, and then she goes, you know, you can just imagine saying it, yeah, you know, I've played at the Camp Nou regularly. I've played in some of the biggest stadiums in the world. I've played in Champions League finals. But I felt what I really needed to top my career off was a Tuesday night in Bromley against Sheffield United.
Getting kicked to bits.
In the pissing rain.
Well, that's the thing. We were like, can you imagine Alexia versus Miri Taylor?
Just absolutely. I love how there was a tweet that you thought was mine, because clearly my comedy is now spreading.
Burner account, yeah.
because there was a tweet today that could have been me, and actually I made that joke because I'm just imagining Alexia picking herself up after being kicked up in the air by Maisie Simmons, you know, playing in Bromley against Crystal Palace, beaten to a cross by Annabelle Blanchard as they make it 4-0, and just thinking, what am I doing here?
However,
I won the Ballon d'Or, you know, twice.
Just from the bench. I won the Ballon d'Or, you know. Back in but Putellas and Izzy Goodwin, how good? I mean, that's just stuff for dreams, isn't it? The two of them together. But yes, I mean, Marcin, Barcelona fans will hate it to the point of affecting our image. We hate Kang. Oh.
This is really interesting because the reaction to it. People have. It's almost like people have finally woken up and gone, actually, having a billionaire just going, I want that one, and picking players willy-nilly without really considering how they're being in the team isn't great for women's football.
No. No. For the image of it, no, not at all. But that's the thing, from a marketing, you know, she'll sell the shirts, she will get more people in because they can say, we've been to see Alexia, because previously it's only been if you could then afford to go to Barcelona, if you could go to the games out there, or even say with Spain, but obviously Spain's of course different to club. And I was looking back through photos actually, and just the feeling I got when I first went to the Johan Cruyff, and just to see like all of the flags and the banners of Alexia with like a superhero cape on, and just everything that was just to her. And I was like, oh, because that was the first real time I'd ever seen anything like that. So yeah, it is. It's mad how to go from that. I just don't see that being replicated in many other clubs, to be honest. So
the trouble is, in the she is the Queen of Barcelona, like obviously with her nickname and everything, she is the Queen of Barcelona. In London, firstly, she's coming up against many other clubs, you know, because she's not the Queen of the city because it's the only club in the city. She's playing in London. Crucially, she's playing for one of the smaller clubs in London, and also one of the least supported clubs in London.
And that's the thing, because
they will remain one of the. Sorry, Nessie, they will remain one of the least supported clubs in London because people won't be turning up to London City Lionesses games to watch London City. We'll have London City's home attendance is now doubled. Yes, it's Arsenal and Chelsea fans and whoever else on their weekend off or whatever. Chelsea are away, or we can go up the road and watch one of the greatest women's players of all time do her thing.
And that's the thing. People are gonna be there because
I don't think Hayes Lane holds that much either. It's about 6,000, something like that capacity. So,
well, someone said, yeah, that it's not far off Johan Cruyff. The only else we don't care.
That's what the club London City got stolen from used to sing as well, Nessie. Sorry.
Oh, I mean that's serious of possibility worse than Florentino Perez. Oh.
But it's just strange because I can see it being a situation where you have like Messi in the MLS, where other clubs go, come and watch this game against London City because Alexa's playing. But then you might have a situation where a lot of fans are turning up going, who's that? We're here to watch Beth Mead, or we're here to watch Georgia Stanway and Leslie Russo, and we don't care about that number 11 on the other team. But that's one of this is the equivalent of watching one of the greatest players in the world. This is the equivalent of watching someone like Pele. This is the equivalent of watching a truly generational player. Yeah, but we want to see Leslie Russo. Like, it just doesn't seem fair to her. It doesn't seem like she's going to get the appreciation that she might even get at San Diego, where she'd become, where again she'd probably become queen of the city with a one club team there. Also, women's footballs are bigger. Also, San Diego is a Latin city as well, or a Latin American city, so there's the language connection.
Yeah, Jackson, Liga MX. Yeah, because a lot of Spanish players do go over. You're right, but her English is really come on. Like if you watch the last couple of years, not that of course anyone should be expected to speak English, but she's clear that she's wanted to. But yeah, so you just think wherever she goes, it won't be replicating Barcelona anywhere. I don't think. I think that's very special and very in that moment.
I also worry that I know we've said in the past, Barca for Couleurs are an interesting set as a demographic of people, not like individual, but as a graphic. I also worry that in Spain she is basically a goddess. She's coming to the WSL, which is a far more cynical, far more vicious fan environment. She's also coming to a fan environment where people will want to see her fail. And there will be memes of, there's all the jokes of the concept of Alexia playing at Maiden Castle on a Tuesday night, that kind of stuff.
I think a lot of people want to see kind of her in this league just to see, because we've seen her in that Barcelona setup for so long and in the Spanish setup, and she is a brilliant player. But of course we've seen other European players come over to the WSL and struggle a little bit just with like the physicality and whatever else. So yeah, there is that side of that fandom, which is horrible, really, isn't it? Because you want people to come and be welcome here.
In that midfield is Graska Euro, Danielle van der Donk and Alexia Putellas now. That's their starting midfield, assuming she goes to LCL, which is 2019 All-Stars, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mind yourself. Yeah.
I'll be prepared. You're going to be able to see me again. I think the light is finally going back on.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Hey, there we go. See you in all your glory.
But in all seriousness, I don't think the WSL is the best place for Alexia to go at this stage in her career.
Okay, where would you like to see her go? What do you think?
Like they've said in the chat, League of MX, because if she goes to somewhere like Tigres and is playing in front of 40,000, 50,000 fanatical fans, because This again is the Eurocentric thing. People don't realise how utterly insane the League of MX is until you see clips of it on Twitter.
Yeah, because if you think Jenny Hermoso's over there, isn't she?
Yeah,
as well for Tigres. So that sounds good. Yeah, and she's got her own foundation, her own academies over there in Mexico. So to me, I thought Mexico would be the logical thing.
And also, you'd fade off the radar a little in the nicest possible way because, it must be draining having the hopes of
all eyes on you all the time, and
the basic identity of a city pinned on you all the time, especially a city like Barca.
Danny, how about you? Where do you think she might end up, or where would you like her to end up?
The Fernabel.
Yes, Fernabel. Done.
I kind of think she would fit into the NWSL quite well. The culture of it, I think she'd be welcomed in, depending on the club. I think there's a lot of clubs with very good fan bases, very inclusive fan bases, very good fan bases that will embrace her and help her to become someone very similar to what Barcelona were giving her. So I think she'd fit in quite well there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Obviously, I want to see her in Kansas City, but San Diego would be a good shout.
She probably wants to test herself in the WSL.
That's the thing. You don't really know where her mindset's at either, do you? You don't know where she's coming from as a sort of human being kind of thing, whether what she wants next. That's the main big thing of it. Like there's a lot of talk from other people about what other people want next. It's not like we haven't really heard from them, I don't think, unless I'm wrong, what her next step might be, what she wants on a personal level as well. So it's until she makes that move, we probably won't find out why or how or what the reasoning is. If it's not London City, I think there'll be a more personal reason behind it, hopefully.
No, you're right, because I think
naturally.
Yes, everyone does. We're all fighting over it. But that's the thing, I think, and especially when you have a person with such a famous profile, it's like people almost forget that she is a person behind it all, and they just hear as, oh, it's Alexia, she's the player, she's the this, she's that, and not actually what's going to be.
I mean, you say that
for her, so.
The reaction from Barca fans has been disturbing, like in some sections, because there's the.
I was going to say we won't tar all of them with the same brush, of course.
There's the icon of our club leaving, which people are going to react emotionally to it, but it's the people talking about, if this happens, I'll kill myself, and then turning around and going, Aitana was the real Barca player anyway. You were the passenger, and you're a snake leaving. You're a snake leaving. Aitana's going to stay here. Because apparently, I wasn't aware of this. Apparently, there is a divide in the Barca fan base between Alexia and Aitana. With the whole player fandom, and maybe Maida can expand on this a bit, but apparently there's a whole, Alexia's better, no, Aitana's better, whereas Patry just kind of sits there and lets
in the middle, just
keeps Patry being the best number 8 in the world, and just lets.
I think you're always going to get that though when you've got more than one incredible player that people are then going to pit themselves against each other. It's the English speaking fans, they're weird. Yeah, can confirm. They are a weird bunch. But it seems to be.
I had a French one the other day. Quote tweet in French.
Oh, yes.
I think they were incredibly thrown off when I replied to them in French. Maybe you should support a team in French. I hear there's a good one in the Rhône-Alpes you might want to watch.
No, and that's the thing. People think now with social media, and we talk about it all the time, it's fantastic because it connects us to you lot right here that watch and listen, and thank you so much for that. But there's also, the horrendous side of the internet where people think they can say what they want and do what they want and hide behind faceless accounts. So that makes it okay because it's not accountable. The French are not well in general. Yeah.
I mean, you're talking to English people here. You're preaching to the converted.
But yeah, it just there are certain parts in all fandoms in women's football specifically that are just really toxic, and it's like, just go outside.
I mean, have you seen the people who have decided that there's some sort of conspiracy because Anya Bacha is moving to the same city Lucy Bronze plays in?
Oh God, I saw this. Yeah.
Leicester is moving to where Jana Fernandez is playing, and Mappillon is moving to where someone else is playing. And the whole implication was, we love having lesbians in football until they start moving to visit their partner, until there's the potential they might be moving to be closer to their partners.
Well, it's the one that said
we're getting a proper insight into the Spanish view of British people here, aren't we? Like
turnips,
Rainy Island.
all of the
Really
and the
turnips.
foods you have reasons to be the way they are. I mean, if we're getting sensitive, we could say our beer's better. We don't all have bad lager. Like,
can we not start international arguments?
I just enjoy that you live in a rainy island. Yeah, don't we know about it? There's a reason some of us call it Brexit Island ourselves.
Oh, yeah. I agree on the food point. No, everyone, get your turnips out. Just come on.
Clip that bit, Sam.
Make a good mash, and you'll be fine.
Get your turnips out. Come on,
Get
everyone.
your turnips out.
Not messing about now. Come on.
I mean, to be fair.
Wait, what did we do with lettuce?
I can't remember what we did with lettuce. There was an argument over Spanish oranges, because obviously Spanish oranges.
Oh well, best oranges, of course. Yeah. Lettuce. I mean, that was Liz Truss, wasn't it? The lettuce, or was it a cabbage?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. What was it? That I don't
also,
know.
if you think we're bad, Marty, you should hear Jonathan Pearce commentating on any Spanish team.
Oh,
because he absolutely insists on doing that thing, but he does it when it doesn't need doing. Like it's Alexia Putea. It's like,
yeah, it's just one, try hard. Two,
Garcia. Like.
And again, different pronunciations, different parts of Spain. But there's also the Champions League, which we are going to go on to now, as I command it. For Paralluelo, the amount of people who can't say Paralluelo, and who was commentating? Was it Robin Cowan? Yes. I think she calls it Pariluelo. Like it's very forced with extra syllables in.
It is a bit because you have to think about how there's the things where a way you can test. Yes, we'll agree with that, because I've heard it about 4 different ways. There's battle or basher or
so I thought it was badger, like badger, yeah.
Badger and Badger.
Yeah.
Well, we've got 3 different versions because I thought it was Badger. So that's...
I was going to say write it phonetically for us, and then we can.
But it is apparently just Badger.
See, Badger.
I mean, we'll learn that next season because she's joining Arsenal, of course.
And it still won't be pronounced correctly. But we're going to try our best.
But more people will be annoyed than when she was playing for Man United. And it will be more of a thing that's funny for Arsenal.
Well, that's going to be funny, isn't it? But yes, Champions League. Let's move on. Still Barcelona based, of course, for the minute, because this was another one. So Saturday, we were live, of course, for the Charlton Leicester City playoff, and then at 5, it was the Champions League final in Oslo. Everyone made it, despite travel chaos. Everyone made it, and it was. And it was all fine. It was all good. Everyone made it. Now, I did have to say, I don't think the scoreline reflected the match. Would anyone else agree with that? I think 4-0 is very flattering.
I think having a player like Ever Payor who will finish chances is probably the reason it was 4-0.
Yes.
I think with most strikers, the game would have been closer. I think.
Yeah, I think, especially in that first half, of course, when it was 0-0, I was like, yeah, game on, this is going to be really great. Because the Lindsay Heaps offside goal as well, of course, I think that changed the trajectory. Was found, VAR got involved, of course. Correct call, she wasn't in offside position. But I think any kind of confidence that they had then diminished in that second half when Payol had scored her brace, and they thought
potentially unpopular opinion. If ever Payol was from Western Europe, people would be talking about it as the best striker in the world. Potential Ballon d'Or.
I would say so.
Because Bunny Shaw is missing out on the Ballon d'Or we know why Bunny Shaw is missing out on the Ballon d'Or, even being nominated. Yeah. But if Eva Payol was from Western Europe, she would be spoken about far, far more.
Agreed.
You know, to use that football mean, if her name was Eva Baker or whatever, she'd be far more popular.
But even Patry, to be honest, well.
I think
it was English, maybe.
I think Alexia leaving Barca will finally have the casual fan realise how good Patry is.
Give Patry a moment, yeah.
Because
I like that.
Because, and possibly we might see Alexia not as good because she hasn't got Patry behind her. Because I am absolutely convinced that Patry is the best player in that midfield.
No, she's incredible. She really is. And I think overshadowed.
Yeah. She is overshadowed because everyone talks about Aitana. And also Patry is from what I can tell, she's a very unassuming player and personality. She doesn't get asked to do all the media stuff. And she doesn't seek any of it.
Yeah, not as much as the others.
She doesn't go do all the fancy stuff. She just is the best. Well, say this is trouble because we say she is. If you're picking the best 5 central midfielders in the
there's a lot of love in the chat for Patry
in the women's game. Patry, Yui Hasegawa are 2 of them.
Yeah,
definitely.
100%. Yes.
And if we're going to praise Yui Hasegawa, we can't not praise Patry because she's just never puts her foot wrong. And I think Alexia will suffer not playing with her.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting for her to then have that different setup around it. Because obviously for Spain, she's got Patry as well, hasn't she? So, I
think we saw it. To go back to the game, I think we saw that on Saturday. I think Patry ran in the midfield. You know, she was up against Lindsay Heaps and still just basically won that battle.
Yeah. Because there was moments, going back to praise and Payol as well, when she got the best of Renard as well. Renard didn't see her, probably because she's so tall, she didn't see anyone behind her. Got the best of her going to Endley. Yeah, you come out for this ball. And then everyone going, oh, crap. She's behind us.
One of the deadliest strikers in the world in behind us.
Yeah.
She was there.
But yeah, it was just... Danny, did you see any of this one?
Yes, all the second half. So I didn't. To me, it was like a Barcelona.
That's where all the action was.
but then I didn't see the first half where Lyon, I think, apparently had a lot of possession. They did well. They were looking pretty much on par with Barcelona in the first half. But as soon as that first goal in, I thought that was it. And that Payol just stole the show, didn't she? She was Susan Perb. She was. Susan would be proud of that.
She was.
I think the two late goals were just put the icing on the cake a little bit. I think by that point it was like Lyon had to chase the game a little bit, and so Barca was going to catch him a little bit, so they won't be that first because they had to go and chase it, didn't they? So
well, that's the thing. You got Engen isn't a centre back. She was beaten. I think it was Payol's second goal. Yes. I think. Managed to just get round her and nothing there. And Engen, as much as she's been played out of position, almost like she's at United, she won't give up in that position. She's frequently been the only one running or in that defensive area. But yeah, just not her strength, is it? But yeah, that first half was so.
It was lovely to say Eva Payol A, recognised, B, in tears at the end of the game of happiness. And talking about how she can finally shed the unkind nickname that people were giving her, basically the Jinx. Because obviously she played in what?
5 times, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Liberty was saying last night, 5 times she's been to a final and never got it. So yeah, so scoring a Brit, you just saw the emotion, didn't you? As soon as she scored, she was like, "Yeah, this is it. You know, this is finally when I can shine and shake off all of that negativity around it." So yeah, it's over the moon for her more than anything. But yeah, she had a brace, and also unselfishly passed her Paralluelo for her final goal as well. She could have had a hat trick, but no, she went, "No, you're in the right position. I'll look up and cross it to you," which not a lot of strikers would they? They'd want the glory of it, but she was like, "No, let's do it. Let's do it properly. Proper team effort for that one." But yeah, fourth Champions League title for Barcelona. Not too shabby indeed. Fourth title.
I think Bale's the next big departure from Barca.
Okay.
I think there will still be problems, and Electra leaving will have repercussions, and it will throw Barca's rhythm off. Because they might have players to put in there, you know, Vicky Lopez, for example, whatever else. But you cannot lose a player who's basically your team is basically built around for a decade. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
First domino to fall, couldn't it? One of them situations.
It is. Yeah. It is ripping the heart out of Barca, both emotionally and in terms of the way they play.
Yeah, how will they cope? How will they adjust as things move on? It's a bit like what Matt said there. You know, Barca are just typical Barca. As for Lyon, they need a massive rebuild in the summer. They seem like a team who are getting old and need some fresh blood.
I don't blame you. I love how my say, no, we keep Pio until she decides to retire. People said that about me.
Also, a moment for Caroline Graham-Hansen to win the Champions League 5 minutes from where she grew up. Like, just a fantastic moment for her as well. She was happy that it was in Oslo. But yes, I mean, like Anton's saying there, they do have a lot of good academy players. They do. Seriodi's coming through. Vicky Lopez, like we mentioned, even though I don't think she played very much this campaign. But yeah, they've got some fantastic youngsters coming through. Because they do have a very good youth system.
But I do think what we have here now is this is the first. We talk about the seismic transfers that might change stuff. This is the first example of, you know, teams have more money than Barca. And if Alexia Patel turning around and saying, "I can't finish my career here," I don't feel able to because I'm burned out, because of the pressures of playing here, either because of whatever, then why is someone like Eva Payol going to stay? Who doesn't have that emotional connection?
No, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Because we're seeing women's teams, you know, again and again being the first, you know, if the men's team are in trouble, the funding gets cut. We're seeing it with Dijon at the minute as well. Don't know if anyone's seen that. The president of the clubs essentially said we can't give equal efforts to the men and the women's teams. That would be ridiculous, apparently. So the club have essentially they've put black tape over the club badge when they were playing, and came out with t-shirts. Oh, I can't remember what it said now. If anyone in the chat knows, but it was something like, you know, we should be your business, or you can't afford it, like something to do with that. As an afterthought.
Say if you don't want to give us equal effort, we won't give you equal effort, and we're prepared to lose for half a season. Everyone knows what is very clearly going on here is not us being unprofessional. It's us turning around and saying, treat us properly, and we'll deal with it.
Yeah. But you don't know how much power those players have got, really, and how far that would go. So we need to keep talking about it, and hopefully Dijon women's team, they, you know, we want the best for them. So hopefully the club pull the finger out and realise that women's football is as important, and should hold its own space, and be worth it, because there are people who are interested, of course, and invested in the game. So yes, that was Champions League final this weekend. Another quick one, Roma. It was the final of the Coppa Italia this weekend. It was Juventus versus Roma. Juventus, the cup holders for the cup. But single goal, that was it. Second half, 80th, 81st minute, Manuela Giuliano, and that was it. She made all the difference. Juventus nearly came close to breaking the deadlock in the first half. But yeah, Baldi for Roma was just too good and kept all of their attacks out. So yeah, Roma doing the double this season. Now, let's get on to the reason that we're all here this evening. An hour and 30 in.
Come on in, Phil. Here we go. Your time.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's not.
Here we go. Yeah.
Not Phil time.
It's always Phil time on this podcast. It's always, isn't it?
I will say, speaking of other things, I'm immensely pleased because obviously it was mentioned in the group chat, Palace have won the Europa Conference. And I've just seen in one of my other group chats some of the people who are part of the Palace Women Loyal who are obviously out there supporting the men. And knowing what incredibly loud supporters they are of women's football, so just seeing them incredibly happy.
Poor old Graham. Graham's like,
I was going to say we let it
there
up.
we go.
And Paul's talking about Palace.
well, this is what we're all here for, Graham. We're all here to talk about Palace. Apparently, the other side of South London did something this weekend, and we might mention that at the end. But the smaller team in South London.
We're going to lose subscribers at this rate, yeah. Excuse me. But yes, Paul's jokes aside, of course. We, like I said, me and Paul went live on Saturday for this one because we had to. It was a lovely end of the season with Charlton, of course, the final chance for promotion, and Leicester City with the fear of relegation. And unfortunately, Leicester will be in the WSL 2 next season. This one...
Not unfortunately. They're rubbish. Serve it, get down.
No, like for them to have gone through a relegation.
Yes, it is, but
yes,
they weren't good enough,
them.
were they?
All right.
They deserve it. Get down.
Say what you really feel. And to everyone who was saying Charlton bottled it, Graham has taken great pleasure in reminding everyone that they did not indeed bottle it.
Is he going to do one of those calls? There's that bloke on TalkSport, that mediocre ex-Spurs midfielder. I can't remember the name of.
Jamie O'Hara?
No, the other one.
Jason Cundy.
That's the one, Jason Cundy.
I don't even know. I just knew that they're
basically they try and go viral every week because he does this thing where the famous Margaret Thatcher.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Thing. He's basically tried to rip that off by every. It just starts with this one scene, and then throws to a whole bunch of people who he likes to take the mick out of. Oh. And I can just imagine Graham doing that. Has anyone
Ian Dowie,
John
Salako.
But like, I just
Money's are quite finished.
But just the look of the game itself. Yeah, we were on. Did you just say when yous are quite finished?
Yeah.
Did you just break out the full teacher catchphrase then?
I'll wait.
Your own time to wait.
The bell's for you, for me, not for you.
The bell's for you, not for me.
I've sat my exams.
Just flashbacks plenty. It's not my life you're affecting.
If you want a job,
confused now. I love particularly how the non-English people are massively confused.
There's a trend about Margaret Thatcher. There's many trends about Margaret Thatcher. Yes.
Ones that we shall not repeat on the podcast.
I wish you could.
With someone from the Northeast involved, absolutely not. Less we say about her, the better. Now, yes. No, just I said that because every time I then try to say something, you just were adding on again. And I was like, I can't add to this. I'm sorry. But yes, but if you're happy, we'll continue talking.
Roy Hodgson. So
Martin Pringle. Clive Mendonca. Sean Bartlett. Sorry, carry on.
Oh, sure.
Just naming random Charlton players. Like,
just going through all the teams. No, men's football. I don't know.
Andy
Right.
Was he in it? Shut up, Paul. Right, hold on.
You said it. Right then. He's gone. He's had enough, he's gone. But yes, so all through, and Graham, if anyone wants to put anything about this game in the chat, please do, and we'll get your views on as well. But yeah, Paul, for this one, we were saying all the way through, Leicester started off very defensively, didn't they? They set up very defensively. And Charlton, we genuinely thought we were going to take the lead, didn't we? Because they came out, they were hungry for it, they were pushing for it. And Leicester, it took them a very long time. I think it was added time of the first half, wasn't it, when they had their first real clear-cut chance. But yeah, Paul, from your perspective, kind of the 90 before we got into that extra time. Well, actually, yeah, into extra time as well. Did you think? Well, what did you think? I won't set it up anymore. What did you think as we were watching it?
I just thought that Leicester didn't look like a team fighting for survival.
No, they didn't.
No. Look, they
they've given up
were
already.
treating it like a late season league game, and it had that kind of vibe a lot.
Yeah, when everything's already gone and you just play for because you have to.
And the question, I suppose, is whether or not that was a game plan, and it was, because we mentioned about fitness, didn't we? Because it was a ridiculously hot day.
Yes.
And we mentioned, were Leicester trying to perhaps go for their superior fitness, if you like.
Yeah, who's going to make the impact? Yeah, because it was 21 days, wasn't it, between the last time Charlton had played competitively till that. So yes, a rest, but obviously you want to have that momentum, don't you? And you want to kind of go in strong. So the fact that they did start as well as they did was very, very impressive indeed. Because Graham said that the fact we had a mishmash lineup as well with injuries and suspensions. Lucy Fitzgerald is right wing back, Emma Bisson, Gillian Kenny in midfield, Geordie Hutton up front. Because we said this, and Danny, I don't know if you thought this as well, but the substitutions were a bit odd, particularly for Leicester. Hannah Kane ran slot off for 60 minutes, replacing with defensive players, tells you everything. Yeah. But we were saying about Mouchon as well. She didn't come on to like the 111th minute.
Like extra time, wasn't it? Yeah, but I thought they could have. Yeah. They maybe should have started with more experience as well, because the Ash Neville came on, didn't she? Rachel Williams came on. Van Egmond came on as well. I think there might have been a triple sub, was it, at one point?
Was that the triple sub where they had a combined age of 105?
Something like that, yeah. But I was thinking when they came on, I thought, why did you not start with a couple of these players who have got that bigger game experience and could handle a little bit better? I kind of get, finishing the game off strong, but you want especially in Ash Neville's case, I would have definitely started with her. And it felt like they were always playing catch up in the game, Leicester, and they were always kind of like, right, this is the tempo of the game, we'll try and match that rather than set the tempo themselves. And that's the kind of dynamic that this playoffs almost creates, isn't it? So you've got one team who have lost pretty much every week. You've got one team that have been top of the league until the last game of the season, last week of the season, who have been winning games constantly. That dynamic and of the mentality going into it, and that's what you kind of saw in the pitch as well. I thought Charlton came out looking to win the game. There was only one team to me who looked like they wanted to win the game. Leicester kind of always felt like they want to get through the game and get to penalties and win it that way, and they didn't, and they paid the price. And I was just so happy for Charlton at the end, because I think your mind always does go towards the team in the league below, don't you? We love the WSL too. We will probably always support that team going up, unless it's like a London City or something. But especially with Graham on board as well, and all the great work he does with. I was just constantly thinking of Graham in that stand, going, "Oh, he must be stressing out constantly." So I was right behind Charlton.
He got a lot of mentions.
Yeah, and I just couldn't imagine what he was going through. So yeah, so happy, and Sophie Whitehouse has to be shouted out. This is, when you have those finals where, like, the classic cup finals that are called the so and so person final, like the Vicky Villa final in the men's game. This could be called the Sophie Whitehouse playoff because that's who will be remembered in this playoff. Not just the penalties. Was it 4 she saved in the shootout, but as well the save she made in normal time as well. That some of the saves she made is as well. Yes,
4 big saves during the game.
During the game, just phenomenal performance.
I mean, the first one that she made just before half time.
Yes.
Yes.
Where she was going the wrong way. Like.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to talk about that save specifically because obviously we can move on to the penalties, but that save. My brain is strange. I know it's a surprise to all of you, but my brain is strange in the sense that it becomes very commentatory and very analytically, and like seeing that save and seeing the replay. On the first time, you sit and go, "Oh, that's a good save," and then you see the slow motion replay from behind the goal, and your brain goes, "What she's actually done."
Just,
When you think about the mechanics of what she's actually done there, 'cause she was going left, and all of her body weight was shifting left to try and move and see, and then threw herself back the other way for a shot that was put down from about 6 yards out. She's going against her own body weight. She's having to go against her own body weight and throw herself across and get her arm out, because I think it was a top arm that saved it as well. So it was an unconventional save, if you like, almost. She was reaching over.
It was just complete instinct, wasn't it? And you just think obviously you go through all of the training and you do everything, but the fact that she just had that moment of, I'm going to get that. I don't care if my body's already halfway over the side of the goal. I'm going to turn, because how many times have we seen keepers just go, and just watch it because they think, I couldn't get there if I tried. But you could just tell in that moment, she was like, even if I don't get there, I'm going. I'm going to move my body and I'm going to get there in some form. But yeah, she was just incredible. Because there were moments, weren't there? Because Charlton thought they'd won it through Lucia Lobato. That was heartbreaking. And that was the moment, Paul, wasn't it, where we just went, oh God, I wonder how Graham's feeling, because my chest was tight watching that. Because it was Lockwood's ball in, wasn't it? And it hit off the crossbar. Lobato then gets the rebound and just like, yes, we've done it. And then the Lions person's like, nope, offside.
Well, it was a pile drive of a strike from Katie Lockwood, because she just kind of cut inside and went, sod it, bang.
Yeah,
and it arrowed off the bar. One of your classic rattled the bar type strikes.
Yep, very much.
It possibly would have been a Thunder Bastard had it been an inch or two lower and gone in.
Yeah. No, I was thinking that, but looking at the replay, obviously the angle wasn't the best. Just as Tom said there, it was a close offside. It was marginal. That is a huge call to make when that could have been the winner, wasn't it? So yeah, do we think that obviously we can't change it now, but do we think it was offside?
I think justice was done. Yeah, I think
justice was done in the end. Yeah,
if Charlton had lost on penalties, and that had been the moment. As someone who knows a lot about crap offside decisions, crucial games, I would have been raging as a Charlton fan watching
if that was the moment denied. Yeah, no, completely agree with you. Because I was then going to say, so there's that moment there, and then Leicester seemed to have the more clear cut of the chances throughout. I mean, Shannon O'Brien did exactly what we thought she would and just kept driving forward. Come so close. Talking about Michonne coming on, they took Sarah Malin off, and I just thought she's usually the go-to for penalties, especially at Villa. She's very, very good. So that was interesting.
Remember, I asked you, does she place it? And you're like, no, she just hits them. I'm like, good.
Yeah, just absolutely leathers it. Yeah. So yeah, that was a strange decision. But yeah, going to penalties. And I know we're talking about Sophie Whitehouse and how incredible she was, but shout out for Kate Keane as well, because that was her first professional penalty shootout. As starting keeper for a big club. She's 19, is she? So yeah, as a senior keeper, I thought she did incredibly well. So if we kind of go through it, so it was Charlton 1-2-1. No, they won 2-1 in the end. Sophie Whitehouse saving 4 of 5. So Whitehouse saves Emily Van Egmonds. Keane saves Katie Bradley's. Whitehouse saves Shannon Bryan. Testrup scores. Whitehouse gets a yellow card, which was incredible, by the way.
Was it for looking at the bottle, wasn't it? And then she had a little sneaky look back as well, didn't she? I thought she was going to get sent off because she did it. She got booked and then she went back to it again. Missing.
Oh, has it? Yeah. So apparently the bottle had been yeeted into the crowd by Katie Keane.
Oh, yeah. And the stewards had to go find it.
She needs to put a number on it, doesn't she, so it doesn't get lost. That's what she needs to do.
And no one else tries to put their cat litter in it. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
So shout out for the stewards to go get it, and then Emma Heaset was like, "No, you're being ridiculous." But it was just the way she went, "Yeah, right."
Yeah.
Went back to it, but because then people were saying, "What happens if a keeper goes off in the middle of a penalty shootout? Yeah. What happens?"
You'd have to put an outfield player in goal, I would have thought, wouldn't you?
You would have.
Must have happened before, surely.
It must have. Yeah, there's got to be an addendum for that, hasn't it? So after that, for the time wasting, Liv McLaughlin does get Leicester's first shot in the shootout. Keane then saves Fitzgerald. Whitehouse then denies Heather Payne as well, and again that was going to go in top corner as well, I believe. Ellie Mason scores, and then Whitehouse denies Mouchon to win Charlton promotion. And you just think, to be able to do it. And Paul, what was the stat? Can you remember your percentage?
I can. I've been waiting for you to ask this. The chances of based on probabilities and XG and all that sort of stuff. So in penalty shootouts, they've done statistical analysis, and something like 74% of penalties are scored, 14% are missed, 14% are saved, and then the remainder are missed. So obviously that goes up to 100. So the probability of any one penalty being saved in a shootout is, or the probability of not scoring any one penalty in a shootout is about 25%. But the probability of a goalie saving it is about 14%. So you then do cumulative probability with that. The chances of that happening 4 times in the same shootout is 0.02%.
And she did it. Mm-hmm. She did it. She absolutely smashed it.
You can get, realistically.
But the confidence and the power and just the everything and the composure as well, because obviously very high pressure environment. Again, for both keepers, and Tom's in there. I think only 2 of the keepers have done it. Like as Paul's saying there, that the odds on that happening are very, very rare indeed. But she did it, and it was. I love the way that everyone did run to her, knowing very much she was the main reason.
I did enjoy as well how she kind of just didn't move. Like she did the race out of goal and the celebration and the pile into the group, and then just kind of fell to the floor on her back and just kind of lay there staring at the ceiling, staring at the sky with this grin.
Everyone come to me, yeah.
I was like, when they let her come up for air, and she was just lying on her back, just like,
like we've done it.
Like, she knows exactly what she's just done.
I love
and just
Karen
the relief
Hills
as well. Yeah. Yes.
Karen Hills after the games, I love that. Love the emotion from her as well. After quite a few years of missing out, like what she's built there as well. She's done it twice. She's done it with Spurs. She's done it with Charlton now. Like over a number of years, built something really strong to take into the WSL. And you could tell that kind of emotion on her face, couldn't you? Of like just how much hard work she puts into it. So happy for her.
Yes, and I can't think of like a better management team to have done it, really, because it feels like, I mean, if you saw before, I can't remember if it was before the extra time, or it was before the penalties, her team talk that the camera zoomed in on, just the emotion of her telling them to go out there and just give it their all, and you just like, yeah, that's what you need. You need that person behind you.
Just never got that same sense from Leicester.
Legend. No, you never got that feeling. No.
Quiet manager, because what used to stroke me, I don't know whether it's so much now, but obviously Ritesh Mishra, who has been a key part of building that at Charlton the past few years, as well as first team coach and briefly manager. One of the few, I believe, South Asian descended people in that level of position in football, certainly in English football. I don't know if he's still there, whether he's faded away, but he's certainly contributed to it. And he always used to make me laugh because he was the only person you could ever hear on the footage. It wouldn't matter what ground it was. You know, Karen Hills would be there, and you just hear this bloke yelling at them for 80 or 90 minutes. He used to commentate on them, and I'm kind of there going, Can you just turn down the microphone a bit, because we're kind of picking up both. And he's talking over me a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, as Graham Wright says, he didn't have an inside voice. Yes, Ritesh, absolutely hero from Tom as well. I think but yeah,
he didn't really get much credit, because everyone obviously focused on Sophie Whitehouse and management wise, Karen Hills, but always at Nottingham Forest now. But we should mention, you know, Ritesh Mishra now at Nottingham Forest, but very, very important for Charlton the past few years. And
yes,
you know, this is
everyone who's got them to
everyone who's got them to this point.
Paul, I am slightly distracted because where your arm is and your tattoo, it looks like your cushion has got its paw on your arm.
It does. Your other arm, that's that, yeah.
Yeah, this arm
behind you is
the way your tattoo is.
Old Neko, yeah.
I've just been looking at it going, I can't unsee that now.
I know we hide it well, but this household is a cat household, so there's, you know.
Oh, would never have known. Never have known. However, back to the game slightly. The record attendance, I think, was a record for nearly 20 years, 3,979. And someone who has supported the 115 yards since the beginning, lovely man called James. He sometimes pops up in the chat. He sent us a video of the final whistle, and it's quite a bit sweet because you've got the Charlton players celebrating in one corner, and then of course he's with the Leicester fans. So you've got the team. Ash Neville was the first over, so I do have to shout her out for that. Obviously the team really slowly coming over. And then, of course, I posted it, been like, oh, such an emotional day, you know, great to see records being broken. Congratulations to Charlton. And then, of course, some clever sod has to come along because, of course, that half of the valley was empty, wasn't it? Because everyone was on this side. Something about attendances at the WSL. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not even going to, hide, delete, off you go. I'm not even giving that a response because you've just completely taken away the whole point of the message and the whole point of the video and what this represents for your own gain. I was like, no, not having it. But yes, since 2003, the biggest attendance. But hey, season tickets on sale now for the WSL, Charlton Athletic. So if you are close, get yourselves down.
Where do both teams go here then? Where do both teams go from here? Because Charlton need a big...
Wake up.
Do they need a big recruitment over the summer?
Yes, I think they need a little amount from what we've seen in the last few years, don't we? Don't they? Because
they've got enough to like they've got a good foundation, haven't they?
They've got good foundation. They've got a good team spirit about them as well, which will take them a little bit away.
So it's Oh, sorry, Danny, you go.
No, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, it's not going to be like a London City where they go, let's get Alexia, let's do this. They very much seem like they are the type of team that goes, right, we need someone with this personality in this position. And they're just going to bring in the people.
Kind of thing,
yeah. They're just going to bring in the people that's going to work for them. And I know that's kind of what Villa said when Natalia came in. She was like, I'm not going to rush to buy anyone for the sake of it. They need to be able to work, which in theory is great. But when you need players, because everyone's out injured, it's a bit different. But yes.
Goal scorer.
I know
was a big one.
Yeah, no, Hanford, we're going, we need a goal scorer. Yes, because if we look at the table, hang on. Oh, is it taking the table away? Because it wasn't. Hang on. Damn it. Hang on.
I mean,
Women's Super League 2. Yeah, so scored 31 against 21. So considering 4, you've got Bristol City with the highest, 47. Birmingham City, 46. Crystal Palace, 44. Southampton, 44. Newcastle, 32. And then Charlton on 31. So yeah, they do need to up their scoring options. Yes, I agree.
And O'Brien would be a decent.
Oh, that's a good shout. Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh, I could see her fitting in. Yeah.
The hard-working, no-nonsense, honest player, is it?
Give everything for the badge. Yeah, I think so, because you've got players in that Leicester team who might be happy to drop down to WSL2, especially older players, let's say. But then you've got a couple who can still do a very good job in the WSL. Hannah Kane and Missy Goodwin, Tom would like. Certain Sunderland lass? No.
Is that Eleanor Dale, supposedly?
Yeah.
Is that the name that's been mentioned?
Tis indeed.
I think Charlton, with all due respect to Eleanor Dale, I think Charlton need to show more ambition than that.
Is Beth England too big a shout for Charlton?
No, that's a great shout.
Oh, that's a great shout.
That's the type of character I feel like would go perfectly in there.
Yeah. Heard it here first, everyone. Yeah.
There you go.
Beth England to Charlton just seems, and it's still a London club, so not moving too far. Yeah. All depends on wages. I'm sure they can sort something out.
I mean, Charlton's latest owners have a decent amount of money. It's not like you're dealing with owners who don't invest and don't have a few quid. Or Rachel Daly's a shout.
Rachel Daly is a shout.
Because I think she is now at a point where she's not going to play every week for Villa.
No.
Villa cannot be relying on a 34-year-old Rachel Daly.
No. And the issue with Villa results, we also need a goal scorer because we can't just rely on Kirsty Hansen, especially if, Spurs are going to take her, if that's what the rumour is. But yeah, Daly isn't what she was, or she's not allowed to be what she was in a sense. She is playing a bit deeper. So yeah, if they want, it feels weird calling Rachel Daly an impact sub, doesn't it? But if they want to stick her up front and do a job, why not?
Emily Murphy again, I think is not. I think she's a far
not big enough. Yeah, I don't think.
I think Charlton need to be looking at, like you say, Danny. I think they need to be looking at the Beth Englands. Oh, that's a shout as well, Emily. Gemma Bonner experience certainly.
Jan Kernan, yeah.
And Gemma Bonner
that's
has
a
played.
shout.
Gemma Bonner played a lot in London with Spurs.
Yeah.
But Jan Kernan is somewhat of a fringe player at Liverpool now.
Yeah, because she was just at Forest, wasn't she? So,
that'd be
get us to Charlton. Yeah, get us to Charlton.
Get everyone down there. Come on.
Just literally everyone. Leave your clubs.
Distinctive hair in the WSL. They can be the Poodle Club. You've got Mary McAteer and Leanne Kiernan on either wing.
Paul. But we on that in a slightly better way of phrasing it. It is quite nice when you do have distinctive hairstyles when you're commentating on, because Mary McAteer, you know it's Mary Mac straight away. So yes, so they can join up, can't they? Lotta Lindstrom from London City.
How about Lotta Lindstrom?
I don't know. I think if they want to try and poach someone, maybe Leedhammer, who Birmingham City got in. She's young enough, proven herself as a goal scorer. Maybe it's a push.
From a fellow promoted club.
I mean, it's an option.
No, probably won't happen. Because I've been singing her praises. I'm going to go back to singing her name, Jamie Ravensbergen.
Oh, go on then.
If you're going from outside, because she's the Dutch league. She's scored in the Champions League. She's a heck of a striker. She is. There's so much underrated talent in like the Dutch league and even the tiers of the French league that aren't PSG.
There's a lot of again on my transfer tracker. There's lots of big names leaving Spanish clubs this summer as well. Wildeboer Risa is leaving Atletico.
That would be a comedy meltdown if she came back to the WSL.
And just scored all of the goals against United. That'd be quite funny. But yes, so, all of them. My transfer, yes. I said it right. Said it right the first time. So yes, but there are some very big moves going on. So yeah, abroad, Tom. Sounds like it could be the case indeed.
I mean, if you're getting players like Teresa Abellera supposedly signing for Brighton, with all due respect to Brighton, then clearly there is, the landscape is changing a little.
Yeah.
Karen Hills is the type of manager you want to work for as well, isn't she?
Yes, she's going to be part of that pull, isn't she? Again, Shania Hills, I don't know.
It's not proven in the top division, is she?
No.
You want someone who's been there, done it, don't you?
I think if she'd come up with them, then obviously you wouldn't let her go.
Yeah.
But I don't think bringing her in would be...
Amalia Testrup is a decent fullback option because obviously she's spent time with Liverpool and she spent time with Bristol City.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nabato, Kenny, yeah, they've all done incredibly well. And again, we've said it before, Charlton have some incredible players who aren't household names. So there's a lot of people that aren't talking about the players because they don't know about them. So what a fantastic opportunity for people.
The commentary next season is going to be fun on WSL. That first Charlton game where people are desperately trying to find out facts about Kira Skeels or whatever.
Yeah. And we'll be like, well, if you had been listening to us for the past couple of seasons, we'll tell you all about them. But yeah, I mean, Karen Hills also won the Barclays WSL 2 Manager of the Year award at the League Managers Awards last night as well. So congratulations to her. And I will just say for our Graham, obviously the whole stream, I was looking out for him because I know where his... It's going to sound quite stalkery. I know where he sits.
I know where you live.
I know where you live. But it was a beautiful moment because I kind of spotted him earlier on. But then once the shootout had been decided and they were promoted, it just panned round and you just saw Graham like wipe a tear from his eye. And I was just like, that's just perfect because obviously we would be rooting for Charlton anyway, wouldn't we? But like we said earlier, but the fact that we had that connection to Graham and we were living it through him.
I think it's the fact as well that Graham's been so open about how, it's to some degree from watching this and stuff that he's gone to watch the women. And how, it was sweat. All right, we believe you. Graham, it's 2026. It's okay for men to have emotions. If Macho Man Randy Savage says it's okay to cry, it's okay to cry.
We support it. We support it. Oh, Tom, we'll have to look out for you as well then. Yes.
We probably saw Tom unaware then.
I was going to say, we probably saw Tom, yeah.
We basically got the Charlton Ultras.
I was going to say, everyone, let us know where your season ticket numbers are, and we'll look out for you. I love that. Been to every game basically this season. We've seen everything, and that's what they need. Like the fan base has been incredible. Graham's also made quite a few cameos in the match day video that they released earlier as well. And it's those core fans that are going to get you through, especially this new promotion time and into a new league. So yes, I remember the night Graham was in shorts. Against all odds, he was still.
They can, in fact, the Addicts Ultras can, in fact, do it on a cold Wednesday night in Ipswich.
They can indeed, and they proved it. But yeah, we couldn't be happier, could we? That Charlton have been promoted, and it just makes WSL so much more exciting next season. That we've got new faces, new players. And new adversaries, of course. It does, however, mean that most of the WSL is now based in London. So to all of the travelling teams, good luck, especially for those midday kickoffs. That's going to be an early start indeed. Any more thoughts on the Charlton game before we move on?
No, I think we covered it.
Wonderful.
Except for Sophie effing Whitehouse, which is
the only problem with that now is that she's suddenly on the radar of everyone now, isn't she, Sophie Whitehouse? After that, because it's on TV, so people are actually watching. Yeah.
Who is Sophie Whitehouse?
Yes, exactly.
Those articles.
Yeah, there'll be the articles. Yeah, and we'll just be knocking. Just but excuse me, we told you. We told you she was many years ago. She's just signed a new deal. She isn't going anywhere. Good on Charlton because they knew. Right. We ourselves are going across the pond now. Danny, I'm going to check in with you for NWSL Corner. Because, if Alexia does end up going to San Diego Wave, they're currently third, only 1 point behind Utah Royals, who'd have thought that, and Portland Thorns, both on 23.
The
so
Royals
not
are
bad at all.
everywhere. That's what it is. It's happening in the NWSL.
God damn it, they're there as well. But yeah, I mean, for the game that stuck out for me this weekend was the BFC game, because it just all collapsed. It went really mental. But yeah, what's going on in the world of the NWSL, Danny? Tell us all about
Utah, from nowhere, basically 12th last season, I think they finished with 6 wins all season. They've already got 7 this season. They are storming it. Beat Denver in what the NWSL are calling the Continental Divide match.
That's a stretch. That's a big stretch, that one.
So that was fun. Big up Utah. They're the big story of the NWSL this season for just simply what they're doing. But we've seen it a lot, I think, this season is that it's been turned on its head quite a bit. Angel City started well. They're now down in 11th. Houston started pretty well. They dropped off. They got a win at the weekend as well, or whenever they played. I can't remember. It's all molds into one, but they beat Angel City 2-1. I will point out as well, I'm going to have a player of the week when I come onto this, because why not? NWSL Corner Player of the Week. Cat Raider, as they call her over there.
Cat Raider.
A rookie, it's a rookie season, scoring her second goal of the week. She's a fantastic midfielder. Keep an eye on her as well. One to keep a lookout for. She loves a long range strike, so expecting a few Thundy beats from her during the season. But they beat Angel City 2-1. The current, obviously, got to mention them as well, beating Bobby Vilms' Portland. Portland, who were top going into the weekends.
Very good.
Went back to Portland with the tails between the legs, didn't they? Temple with a goal and assist. Finally, we feel like we've got the balance going right. Croy Bethune playing in the number 10 now. She was playing further back earlier in the season. her and Temwa in tandem is a beautiful thing to watch. The attack is spot
Temwa
on
in
now.
tandem is a
Temwa in
fantastic.
tandem. It's
in
just a joy to watch. Getting it completely right at home. A 22, I think, unbeaten at home now. Away from home, not so good. Lost the other day to Houston, so it's just getting it right on the road again, but going in the right direction, back up to 6th now in the table. What else is going on? You mentioned the Bay game. 2 red cards. It's been a naughty season, actually, all round. A naughty old season. There's been a lot of red cards in the league this season. But Bay decided they wanted to be extra naughty. Yeah. That was Alda Kometti and Jordan Silgovic, 2 red cards. So it meant that Chicago actually won a game, which was good for them. Mallory Swanson scoring the first goal since coming back from maternity leave, which is lovely to see.
Congratulations to her, yes.
Yeah. So she's back with a goal there for them. And Orlando Chloe will be happy because Orlando beat San Diego 1-0. As well, which was a bit of a surprising result given how Orlando have been playing recently. But really important result for them because they've been a little bit off the Susan Boyle, Orlando. Also, I mentioned in the pod, Susan there. So to go away from
the
home,
Susan puns, yes,
to go away from home to San Diego, who have been absolutely smashing it this season. That's the sort of thing that's happening in the NWSL this season. You just don't know what's going to happen week in, week out. Anything could happen, and
can we also mention the absolute ridiculousness that is Kerry Abello?
Susan on commission.
Yeah.
Sorry, Paul, completely missed that with Susan on commission.
Can we mention the absolute ridiculousness that is Kerry Abello, who went viral this week? Because apparently she doesn't take throw-ins in the normal fashion. She does a front flip.
Oh, yes.
I was like, do I know this? Yes, I have seen that. Yeah. The only thing I always think about these throws like that, what if you just get it spectacularly wrong and you slip or you fling it backwards before you go forward? Like, just is there a need? Is there a need for a front flip?
Honestly.
Is there a need to peacock that you can do this?
Is there a need? Game's gone.
Use your hands.
Lob it in.
Just run up and launch it. Rory, watch bloody Rory Delap. That's how you take a throw in.
4-4-2, big man, little man.
4-4-2, big lad up front, launch it in, put it in the mixer. I just love the idea of Maro, like the people who aren't familiar with, perhaps aren't quite as familiar with English football as we are, just wondering what happens when we go off on these.
Just like, they've been taken over by that football demon again. Lovely.
The Sam Allardyce
we'll wait for the episode
Memorial long throw. Well,
not speaking of that, Carla Humphrey as well, making her first appearance since giving birth as well. I
was unaware she was on maternity leave. I knew she'd been away, but I was unaware it's because she was on maternity.
Yes, and as Tom said, gave birth in October, already back. Goated behaviour.
Yeah.
Good.
This is what the kids say nowadays.
No beard.
We've got a big game this weekend, by the way. It's the last set of fixtures for about a month now this week. So internationals and all that. Portland at home to Utah.
That's going to be a big one. Yes, it's the banner on the website. Yeah. So they want everyone to watch that one. So for anyone who wants to watch, of course, Saturday midnight our time is Orlando Pride versus BFC. So you can get the more red cards there. 1 a.m. on Saturday. So midnight Friday night into Saturday, just to clear that up. 1 a.m. is Racing Louisville, who are at the bottom, I think, aren't they? Racing Louisville.
Well, they should be after those football shirts last season that I the back of my eyelids.
Speaking of football shirts, has anyone seen the new Villa shirt?
It's quite nice.
I have mixed opinions. I think it looks more like a training shirt, and for that, I quite like it. Quite nice, quite casual. also looks a bit like if you go to a dodgy market and they give you what you think is the shirt, because it's that blue bit that's just a square. Like, why is that not buttons? Why is it not overlapped? Why is it not?
Because apparently it's based on the
flat?
70s.
Oh, I know you mean, yeah.
People have bad ideas. Like,
but why is it just a block? And then someone said, "Why is the lion not yellow?"
why is the lion yellow?
Why is the lion not yellow? So yeah, just a
This woke, okay?
Very old
Woke
school.
has ruined it. Like,
yeah, so it's I quite like it. It's just quite relaxed. It doesn't look like a match day kit at all, I don't think. It just looks like, yeah, like it looks more like the fashion.
I am expecting, by the way, when I go back to when we go back to Villa Park next season, I'm expecting to have a banner across the back of the Trinity Road stand with the commentary of one of their goals from this season's Europa League win. Because the thing that was fascinating, and I explained it to Kerry the first time we went, because obviously not know much about football, how they have the commentary from their European Cup winning goal. It's a massive banner across the back of the Doug Ellis stand. And wouldn't it be amazing if a women's football team, if Arsenal did that with, say, the commentary for Stina Blackstenius' winner?
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be beautiful.
To mark history permanently in the stand.
Yeah, absolutely. And just again for that one club mentality as well. I thought you were going to say, wouldn't it be lovely if Villa women could get into Europe? And I was like, yes,
it would be nice.
Yes, it would.
Actually, if Graham's going to meet Emma, then he can finally teach her how to use an oven in person. After all of us. It's just going to be podcast jokes. Everyone's going to be wondering what's going on.
Podcast jokes everywhere. It's like, what's happening? Where are these people going? But yes, Graham, I will try and make that one as well. Because I haven't been to a game in so long. I will try and make it.
I'll have to have a proper pod meetup if I can make that one.
Yeah, we'll find where's like central for the majority of us. We know it won't work for everyone, but we'll try and find a fixture at some point in the season. We'll all go. We'll have a good pod day out. But yes, I was talking you through the the schedule for the weekend. So they're the early games. Saturday night, 6:30, The Current versus Boston Legacy. 9:00, Thorns, Utah Royals, as Danny rightly said.
Big game for Saturday night, prime time. Get it on.
Prime time Saturday night, yes.
Yeah.
Then you've got 11:30. Oh, yeah, go on.
I was going to say, Portland Youth has on NWSL Plus app as well, so it's you can get it for free. Get it on there.
Wunderbar. Yeah, because some are on TNT, aren't they? And it's like,
some other TNTs, yeah.
Don't have that one.
I don't have that one.
Don't know. I pay for everything else. I just don't have that one. Then we've got Spirit versus Seattle Reign, 11:30. And then Sunday night, 6:00, Chicago Stars versus San Diego Wave, and 8 p.m. Gotham versus Houston.
Monday as well. I think there's.
And then we've got a Monday. Oh, Jesus Christ! Monday. Why are they so spread out? Oh yeah, because it's midnight, so it's the 8 p.m. Oh god. Okay. Angel City. Yes. It's just when you look at it and it's like, why is it over Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday?
This is going to be one of those weird things as well, because.
And then not till July. Yeah.
If you're planning to stay up and watch the men's have a World Cup as well, apparently. And if you're planning to stay up and watch those, you can use the NWSL as practice.
There you go.
For those weird situations.
Oh, Emily's going to come join us if we do Villa versus Liverpool at a game. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, should we just get everyone to Villa Park? That's central, right?
Come on, get down to Villa Park. Yeah. It sort of fits.
Get on down to Villa Park. Yes.
Spirit of the and Blues.
Oh, I can totally work that. That'd be incredible. Yes. There we go. Merch, please. Merch indeed. So yes, that was NWSL Corner. But it's a bit like, I do like how, like we said about the schedule before, it just happens. There's no rhyme or reason. There's just games all the time. And also outcomes as well. There's nothing there. I do also
with games, there's schedules, there's outcomes. It's crazy.
The schedules as outcomes. Some win, some lose. Some of you, no, never mind. Another departure. Hannah Greenwood has left Sunderland as well. That's just been announced tonight. Questions over why 2 players have done it on their personal Instagrams before the club have done it. Are they red flags? Who knows? Am I looking forward to the Birmingham derby? Yes, in a sense of, yay, proper derby back. No, in the sense of Birmingham seem to want to put a lot more money in than Villa do.
I'm glad, by the way, it was referred to the Birmingham derby and not the slightly more pretentious Second City derby.
The Second City derby. We lost because we didn't win. So Second City derby. If we're not at home, that's going to go really well. But our home record is currently atrocious. So I'm cautiously optimistic about that one. But hey, clearly we've got a big summer ahead of us at Villa. So there we go.
I wish as well we could find a way to things with Birmingham in the WSL next season. I cannot wait. Oh no, actually, most of them remember. I cannot wait to see people see the Birmingham City press box, which literally has a big. It has a big
like that.
ladder, to get into it. The commentary gantry,
and not made for women. Not made for women. I had to take up 2 chairs because I couldn't fit my laptop down on the table and exist in that space. It was not forgiving of the old chest. It was not. It was me.
Notes, please.
I would wear that with pride. I really would. Yeah, there was me. There was another guy who was, I don't know if he was radio, but he was just on the phone the whole match. And then 2 analyst people from the teams, and that was it. I just kind of spread out. I was like, this is the only way I can do this. Laptop on a different table.
I miss Liverpool playing at Prenton Park because that was a proper press box. You needed climbing ropes to get up to it.
Like lots of guitars, yes, that's it.
But it was one because Prenton Park has one ridiculously stand on one side that's ridiculously bigger than the other. You could see over the roof of the stand on the other side and see all the houses like in Birkenhead, which was like
go up for the panoramic views. That's what it is. Paul, there's a game on, is there?
It was really weird. It was really weird because it was one of the few stadiums where all of the fans congregated behind the goal. Like there were hardly anybody in the main stand because they all stood behind the goal at one end.
Oh, weird.
Thank you.
Which of course in Spain is slang for the other we're just discussing
rhyme with turnip.
Discussing genitalia. Football and genitalia. It's the Team Chaos podcast.
Football and genitalia.
Come for the turnip, stay for the boobs. I don't know. I don't know how this works.
Can we go to Portland Cherry Bombs corner quickly?
Yes.
Yes. First win, first goal.
Yeah.
Great to see. Esme Arena Seja. I hope I've pronounced that right. The first ever goal for the Cherry Bombs the weekend.
I love how Nessie has basically revealed that Puteas is in fact going to London City.
English too. You know what, Nessie? I didn't even question Sapnish. I just went, yeah, okay. I know. I was going to say we're nearly done because I've got to go do my Italian as well. So don't worry, everyone. But yes, first goal. Yes,
first goal, first points. Weirdly, looking at the league, the top team have played 5 and won 5, and Portland have only played 2 games, sitting on 3 points. But WS Roadies are top of the league with 15 points, 5 and 5. Bigfoot are languishing at the bottom with 1 point.
Who did beat Portland were one of the teams that they beat in those 5 games. I didn't realize.
Yes, I think it was. Yes,
they played 4 or 5 in a row.
Yeah, they were their second fixture. I think was Portland Cherry Bombs. Yeah.
Also, that was our first sight of the Explosion kit.
Yeah. Oh, it looked beautiful, didn't it? In play, yeah.
The picture that the Cherry Bombs used on their score graphic at the end was the goal scorer running towards the goal, arms out, your classic goal celebration. How good did that look?
Yeah, the kit looks great, doesn't it?
So good. So good, yeah. And Graham's saying, because of course these are available to stream, and I can't remember the website off the top of my head. Is it Sports Engine, Sports Yard, Sport something? But essentially you can watch these games for free. They are streamed. But yeah, Graham's saying, I love when they score, the Cherry Bomb logo ticks down and explodes to reveal the word goal. But you just look at like the community, like the food. They had a tattooist. They had, they're really bringing the community together.
They had over 2,000 people there, apparently. I was reading.
Yeah.
It's the Athletic, where we go, the Athletic follow, did a feature on the first game, and they had friend of the pod, Janine Sparrow.
Very good.
Talked to them. And they said, that about 2,000 people turned up.
Wow. Which is so incredible because, it is still pre-professional. So to have that support's brilliant, yeah.
They had Mexican dancers as well on the pitch, by the looks of it.
Brilliant.
Because it was Mexican Heritage Night.
Oh, I love that.
Of course,
and
not Cinco de
Mayo. Yeah. I love that they, in the NWSL games and just games seem to be in the USA in general, they've all got themes. Yeah. So like when they had like the puppies, the puppy parade, and then another week was obviously like the Pride games and all sorts. And it's like I'd like more of that and more personality and more celebrations in England. So hopefully we can adopt.
I think you'd struggle in England because of the cynicism. Can you imagine telling Millwall they're going to have a puppy parade?
I'm not saying copy it exactly.
They'd all be XL bullies, wouldn't they? Like just
the Bromley Barbershop themed game.
Quartet.
Yeah, Barbershop Quartet.
Led by Michelle Kang.
And Susan Boyle.
Chaos plus 10, the brand new Barbershop Quartet.
And the matching sequined waistcoats. No, we're getting silly now, aren't we? Yes, so
now.
Cherry Bombs.
Now.
We're talking about sequined waistcoats. Of course, that's far too silly for this podcast. But yes, you can keep an eye on Cherry Bombs, of course, across our socials, really. We like and repost everything that they do. But of course, their socials, and of course, you can stream and watch back the games.
Have we
as
heard
well.
the World Cup songs, by the way? Have you heard Bosnia's World Cup song?
No.
No,
surprisingly not. No,
it's incredible because the verse of it is obviously in Bosnian, but the chorus is in English, and it's just "I am from Bosnia, take me to America," with the proper Bond villain voice. It's only about
that's incredible.
It's only about 1:50 long, and
but is it a bangaranga?
They're having a kickabout in Sarajevo. In a cafe somewhere.
Okay.
Did anyone else just hear a horn? Or was that just me? Like either that or someone farted.
It's the bin police. The bin police are out.
Yes.
Flashing blue lights outside. But yeah, Bosnia's is amazing. We know the English World Cup song is going to be 3 lines 2026.
Well, you've got to bring it out, haven't you? Every couple of years. Get your money's worth.
We went to Qatar and it was a great night, but we didn't know we'd still be shy. Like just...
we all knew. We all knew indeed. But yes, of course, that starts in a couple of weeks, doesn't it? The men. And I suppose give them a watch. Yeah.
Shikema doing the official World Cup song again, which is crap.
Is she?
It's not Waka Waka. It's just not close.
I mean, how do you ever?
It's not going to top it, is it?
You can't ever top a Waka Waka.
2010 was perfect because the official World Cup one was banger and the unofficial one was even better. Like, I'm sorry, Waving Flag was the best World Cup film that never was.
In fact, can I interest you in Scooch flying the flag? from Eurovision.
Bird, please. Can I interest you in Scoots? Oh, makes us have a brass eye.
Oh, sorry. We don't have any SQ7, but can I interest you in some Scooch?
It's like steps from Timu.
Can I interest you? We don't have sugar babes. Can I interest you in thunderbugs instead? Like,
would you like? Oh, I think I've got some girl thing in the back.
we don't have Gareth babes. Can I interest you in some David instead? Like,
Margaret, have we got any Gareth Gates?
We've got 2 for 3 on 411. All sense. And Lolly.
Lolly, good God.
You are welcome.
Google it, kids.
Exactly. Oh, we're so old. Right. The news we've all been waiting for this whole time we've been on the air. Danny, you were aghast to know this before we came on there. Tomorrow is the start of the World Sevens. So everyone get ready. Best competition. The London edition of the World Sevens begins tomorrow. Sky Sports in the UK, DAZN everywhere else. If you have means of watching it for free, if you don't have Sky Sports. Doors open from 2. First game's at 3. That's Chelsea versus Everton. Bless you. Just so excited. The sneezes are out.
The World Cup's having the sneeze.
It's the tingle. It's the tingle. Some of us get it in our veins. Danny gets it in his nose.
The tingle of the sevens just will not go away.
That needs to be on a t-shirt. So yeah, Chelsea versus Everton. They need to set that bar high because we know the energy and the craziness that the Sevens bring.
Have you seen the clip of Everton arriving? They did.
No.
We've arrived at the World Sevens on the bus, and I didn't hear what song it was because I didn't play it because obviously I was listening to this. But they were bringing the vibes as the WPLL approved marketing.
Vibes FC.
They were girl bossing, and it was giving commitment.
Oh God! Quick, someone stop him.
Because none of them were wearing hats, they were all doing it no cap.
Wow. Wow. And that's the end of our podcast, so we're never coming back.
Somewhere Rosie's ears just pricked up. Somewhere in West London or in Brighton, Rosie's ears just pricked up and she just went, no.
He's at it again.
Whoever she's with is just, what? He's doing it again.
No matter what I do, he does not stop. But yes, doors open from 2 tomorrow. Friday is exactly the same, and it's the top 2 teams from the 2 groups that go through to the semi-finals on Saturday morning, and then the final is at 2:30. So a lovely 3 days of football for anyone going down. It did make us laugh that Villa are putting on a coach down to the World Sevens on Thursday when they only play once, rather than Friday when they play twice. So that didn't quite make sense to me, but there we go. World Sevens.
Because they've got to watch that budget. They've got to pay weekend rates for the coach on Friday.
Oh well, that's true. If it's Friday, yeah. Thursday is still reasonable. Yeah.
Me, I have had to go down to London this weekend for an unrelated thing, and of course that means I'm going to be travelling home right in the middle of Arsenal's victory parade, which I'm sure is going to be a nice, calm experience.
It is. There are lots of warnings for that of, this will not stop. Don't gather around the Emirates. The armory's not open. Like, just don't look along the route instead rather than gathering. Nessie saying, I thought you were doing your Spanish, Nessie. Imagine if Leicester were decent and they won. I mean, that would be hilarious.
The Duolingo owl is now staring.
Imagine Leicester come to life in the sevens. I love that.
I was going to say, you say about the Duolingo owl staring.
Leicester no ganar.
Introduce you to mine. He's got his arms crossed.
Oh, he's not happy.
Oh, that's an impressed owl.
Waiting for me to do mine. So don't worry when you're done.
Mark's in your face like an unimpressed owl.
You are, as always, a mildly irritated heron. Like,
but yes,
do we
I
think,
mean,
is Kang going
yeah,
to
go on.
this? Is Kang going to
of
be
course
there?
she is.
Yeah.
Of course she is.
Kang will be in the dressing room for 7 of the teams, and eventually possibly London City as well. Imagine if they've seen the Bunny Shaw thing and they unveil Alexia.
Oh,
Well, that's what I
honestly.
said. Are they going to bring Alexia via helicopter and just bring her down in the middle of the pitch?
That would be if they'd only announced 25 players in the squad. It'll be like wrestling.
Well, the Royal Rumble. She just counts down. That's Alexia's music.
That would be incredible. This
Just from
World
the ceiling.
Sevens is now a player unveiling.
From the VIP cabana, she emerges.
Kang
All
in the bench.
the players walk out. She just comes down through the crowd
Yeah.
without announcing it. As the commentators go, "Who's that? There's a disturbance."
Yeah.
Or either that, or they have a vague row. They have a bit of crowd work where one of the opposition gets annoyed with someone in the crowd, and it turns out to be and challenges them, and it turns out to be Alexia, just stops the barrier, dribbles past 5 people, and puts one into the top corner.
RKO.
And Stuart's
someone.
like, excuse me. Oh, yeah.
Oh God! Foul mouth down.
Oh, Matt. Oh, Matt.
That's got to be Alexia.
I recognise the highlights. Mark Skinner. I recognise the highlights. I've noticed.
What would Alexia's intro music be, do you reckon? Do you reckon it'd be something appropriately, like there'd just be a bit of flamenco guitar, or they go full stereotypical?
No, it'd be something Rosalia. Something Rosalia, I think. Because apparently the music that accompanied the one to her leaving video was about a funeral. And it was, yeah. So, yeah, something very Spanish.
Bad Bunny, yeah.
That's a Bad Bunny. He's so hot right now. Or halftime show or whatever.
Imagine.
Oh, there we go. To be fair, Mario says a Rosalia song. So actually, it would be a live performance of Rosalia because Kang's actually just gone. Kang's thrown
She's
money.
paid for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have one of those WrestleMania live performance entrances. And all
I was going to say, we're building this up. It's not going to be anywhere near as good now. But yes, if you would like some fun chaos on your screen, starting from tomorrow, the World Sevens London edition is starting. Right, final thing then before I will let you go. Little thing called the FA Cup final. It's also on this weekend on Sunday. It's just a little cup. No one's ever heard of it, so I just thought we'd gloss over it. But Brighton versus Manchester City. So yeah, Danny, come to you first. Any thoughts? Any predictions? Can Brighton do it, or do you think City are just?
I would love Brighton to do it. I would love Brighton to do, because I feel like it's the type of team that you think if they win it, then they give quite a lot of hope to other mid-table teams that kind of have decent seasons, and the fact that it can be done and you can beat a big team on the big stage. I can't see it happening, but you get the feeling with Brighton on any given day they can turn it on. I feel like the Bunny news is going to give City a massive boost. She'll obviously score because that's what generally happens in this kind of situation. So I think City win. I think I'll be rooting for Brighton though. I'd love to see them win it. I'd love to see them get something, and for a different team to win something would be great.
Yes, another team to win something different, because obviously we've had the 3-0 there. Bunny Shaw hat-trick, just cause. Man City 3-1 Brighton. Paul, do you think Brighton could do it?
I'm just processing the fact that on Sunday I'm going to be trying to make my way through North London with the Arsenal victory downtown.
Making my way downtown.
Through North London when the Arsenal Championship parade and the Women's FA Cup final are on.
It's just becoming like a Paul version of we're going on a bear hunt. Oh, look, it's the Arsenal victory parade. Can't go around it. Can't go over it. Can't go under it.
Go into it.
We'll have to go under it.
Phew.
Oh, Graham, there was no
Oh.
need to reference that dirge of a song either.
Oh, it's the FA Cup
North
final.
London.
Can't go over it.
The Angel, North London forever. Even though we were formed in South London. And we're really annoying and we call ourselves Arsenal now.
Oh, did you see someone got angry about that earlier, saying, "Stop calling it the Arsenal. It's not the Arsenal." And Tim Stillman had to be like, "Well, technically they were."
That may have been my burner account.
That I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. But yeah, I mean, Brighton going into this, well, as the underdogs, just because Man City are so good.
I hope that Brighton. I think Man City will win. I hope Brighton can run. It's not like when Spurs played Man United and Spurs just didn't
like capitulated. Yeah.
Oh, do you remember Bobby Films was bringing the vibes that day? That was fun.
Yeah, that was a good game. That was really good. But yeah, I just hope they give them a good fight. I mean, Madison Haley's had a really good run lately, hasn't she? So her and Frank Kirby. But why not make it a proper ding dong? Just do proper full three.
Last time they played, it was 3-2 Brighton, wasn't it? Am I correct in saying that? So yeah.
I
feel the pitch might suit City slightly more.
Yeah, because it's a bigger pitch.
Big pitch.
That's true. But hey, what an occasion for it indeed. I'm assuming it will be on BBC because normally it is.
We know who the half performer is there because it was Ollie Murs last time.
It was Ollie Murs.
Oh God, Ollie Murs. Yeah. I don't have they announced it. Women's FA.
It was before the match that was as well. I don't know if they have or not.
No,
Maybe they've not got anyone.
Just no one.
It didn't work last year. So,
you can't top Ollie.
Yeah, in fact, ticket sales have gone down because
we've announced it.
Let's have a look. Has anyone mentioned anything? Each fans club will have 15,000 allocation, club specific allocation.
Oh God, is it Soccer Aid as well?
That'll be
Soccer Aid. Oh, is Soccer Aid this weekend as well?
I really hope that's not.
That'll be Old Trafford, wouldn't it, I think?
Soccer Aid 2026.
That's the level of fame I want to reach.
Soccer Aid levels.
What, Soccer Aid?
Famous enough to be asked to play in Soccer Aid.
It's not at Old Trafford. It's at the London Stadium.
That's not North London, though, is it?
That's West Ham's ground. That.
How have I picked one of the busiest sporting weekends?
Yeah, why have you done it? Oh, don't worry. Ollie Murs has raised money for Soccer Aid for UNICEF, so I think Ollie Murs is probably going to be there rather than.
Yes.
He's going to be wearing number 9 in that. It just
East London, there you go, Stratford.
It does look incredibly wrong on Soccer Aid when you have like the proper England kit and it's got Paddy McGuinness wearing it.
Just wrong on so many occasions.
I get the idea before it, but can you not wear something that's almost the England kit but not quite, like with a lion badge on it or something instead?
Yeah, rather
the
than
actual England kit.
Problem.
Especially as it's been set up by someone who's most famous for being Robbie Williams' mate.
I mean, it's not bad claim to fame, is it?
That Jonathan Wilkes bloke, who basically got to play at Wembley and whatever 4 times in a row by being Robbie Williams' mate.
Did you just say Jonathan Wilkes?
Jonathan Wilkes,
yeah.
He's a person.
Is it the same Jonathan Wilkes I'm thinking of?
I can't think there's two, surely.
Jonathan Wilkes, who was in We Will Rock You, Jonathan Wilkes?
Possibly.
This
is brand new information.
Jill Scott's playing.
Oh
my
God, it is the same Jonathan Wilkes. I've met him.
Have you?
At the stage door at Sunderland Empire.
By 6 stages of separation, you've met Robbie Williams.
He was playing Captain Khashoggi, and we were Rokyu.
Ah,
I
great
have
music.
picture evidence that I met him. Oh, well, there we go. What a lovely little connection to
So
end
by
the
connection,
pod, eh?
you've met everybody who's playing in Soccer Aid.
I have. That
Tony
important.
Duggan's playing Soccer Aid.
Oh, I think I saw a little promo, but I didn't know if she was playing or like one of the.
I remember the big controversy last season was some former German international defender went through Diamond from Gladiators with a proper 2-footed tackle, and everyone was
This
like,
is for charity.
unnecessary. And just people come to the game's gone. I'm talking about Lothar Matthäus going through Diamond from Gladiators. Honestly.
It just
And Nitro, we got Nitro this year. He's playing.
went through him like a turnip.
One of them is a famous sporting icon who has given many, many, many British men sleepless nights, and the other one is Lothar Matthäus.
And the other one is a turnip. And on that wonderful note, why don't we end it there for this evening? We've gone all the way around Europe. We've talked transfers. We've talked about a lot of time. But there is one final thing, Danny.
Is there?
Yes,
Got Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil. He's on the market again. He's back on the market. He's been sacked by Portland Timbers. Yes, Timbers. Sacked, tin-tacked, told to go. So WSL clubs, NWSL clubs, WSL 2 clubs, lock up your clubs because he's on their way back. Any little sniff is here. Any little sniff of a club is ready. He's ready to go. Can we please get Mark Skinner out now so that we can start the rumours? The Phil Neville to Man United would be an absolute dream for this podcast. So please, footballing gods, can you just let it happen, please?
It would make hours of content, wouldn't it?
We need whispering Phil in our ears every week.
Whispering Phil.
Go on, get him in
Whispering Phil Neville. That makes him sound like not a football.
I think that needs to be on a t-shirt.
Whispering Phil Neville.
Get him in.
That has replaced Bobby Vills as like our contribution to managing it.
Phil Neville to Leicester, yes, great. Hey.
Yeah, do it. Hey.
Leicester.
Yeah, it's more than likely it'll end up at Salford, though. Salford men, right? I'd assume in some.
On a related note, if Phil Neville ends up in Leicester, save Shannon O'Brien.
Yes.
Even more so.
Exactly. Shannon, get yourself out of the club. We'll help you. We don't know how.
To Liverpool.
We will.
Shannon to her girlhood club, Liverpool.
Yes. Let's leave it on that message, shall we?
Yes.
Shannon O'Brien.
Any managerial departures, and Phil will be sniffing.
Yes. Phil to a job, Shannon O'Brien to Liverpool, and that's how we're going to end the pod. So thank you to everyone who has tuned into the chaos and is still here. You're still watching and listening. Thank you so much. So once again, the transfer tracker across the 4 leagues is at thehall115yards.com, written and managed by yours truly. So yeah, give it a little look. Follow on socials, please. We are an independent working. Obviously, I'm here, but we do work in partnership with the Absolute Football Podcast as well, trying to just spread the word of as much women's football as we possibly can. So yeah, we'll leave it there for this evening, everyone, and we will be back next week. And again, we'll let you know on socials what the plan for next week is. Now, of course, we've come to the end of the season. We'll have had the FA Cup final, and of course, the all-important World Sevens. So we'll see you next Wednesday. Night.